Boxing fan. What the hell, bro? I ain't even hit the live button. How you already here, bro? Let me find out, boxing fan. You know how to hack some stuff. Oh, maybe it's from the YouTube. You probably commented on the YouTube and it showed up here. Boxing fan, what did you think about the fight, bro? What did you think about the fight? I ain't gonna lie, I haven't watched the full fight yet. I went to the theater with my wife. I ain't had a date night in a long time, so I went to the date night. But I did watch the thing I posted in my community tab. I watched the first couple rounds, and then I watched the highlights. And boxing fan, what confused the shit out of me is how do you lose a 8 round fight mathematically and you knock the guy down twice, boxing fan? Make that make sense to me, bro. I'm confused, man. I don't know what's going on, boxing fan. I need some help, man. I don't know what's going on, bro. How did that happen, bro? But yeah, man. I was just reading a comment in the comment section, and somebody said the real people that won the night was the fans who didn't pay for this fight. I thought that shit was hilarious. Yep, the score was too wide. But boxing fan, I don't understand how mathematically it doesn't make sense to me how that was even a possibility. How this guy who got a 10-8 round ends up losing by a point. When I was talking to my boy Bo, he said they deducted a point from Jake Paul without a warning, which was some fishy shit going on there. How, bro? I don't know, man. Like, part of me thought the robbery would go in the other direction, but I'm like, then again, they wasn't in America, so that's not American business. You know, that's Saudi Arabia, that's whatever. Because Jose Suleiman in Vegas, I guarantee Tommy Fury had to get a knockout just to get a draw to beat Jake Paul. I guarantee that in fucking Vegas.
Yeah, I agree. That fight was too close. Even if you take away the knockdowns to be that far apart, it's not like Tommy Fury was in there. Me just like destroying Jake Paul. It was a close competitive fight. You know what I'm saying? That you could slide in Jake Paul's favor without a
Bro, and
bias.
I think it's like I said, I ain't gonna lie, when my boy Bo takes me the results of the fight, bro, I was shocked as shit. I thought at least a draw at the most. I was like, at the most, they'll give it a draw, try to do the rematch, drain some more money out of the boxing fans. When he told me that Tommy Fury, I was like, oh my god. And this Tommy Fury up there crying like he won the Super Bowl. All the things he said before the fight are still in the play. Jake Paul's not a real boxer. He's a YouTuber. He's a Disney star. So why the fuck are you crying so much for beating the same person that you doesn't make any sense whatsoever?
Yeah, he was crying because he said he basically he won his first main event fight, and now he got a name for himself. Now he can basically stand on his own 2 feet from beating the guy he said
Opponent.
was.
You know I couldn't even see out my right eye round 6 through 10 because she do hit hard.
Bro, if it was me, bro, keep all the way real, bro. If that's me, I'm telling Tommy Fury, bro, keep your fucking belts. I want to rob you of your motherfucking health.
They Jake should tell that. Jake said he gonna run back the rematch.
Oh, definitely. Hey, he lucky that Tommy Fury and them was scared and they didn't take that bet about the winner take all because he would be broke, bro.
Yeah, he'd have to pay him like 20 million. I think they got paid. Well, I know Jake got paid 10 million for the
That's
fight
bro. That's
and
some crazy ass money, bro.
for 6 fights. I think,
Six.
bro. Honestly, I think he's the best promoter in the game, bro.
He is, bro. Bro, even his trash talk, bro. He gets under people's skin, bro. Like, bro, Mayweather has been in professional boxing for what, 30 years, 20 years, some shit like that, bro. This nigga has never been in a press conference that took him to the level of that. All Jake Paul did was say, "Got your hat." That, bro, he was fucking mad. Got my motherfucker hat. My, my motherfucker hat. My hat, man. Like, bro, I'm not even,
Mayweather
bro.
was bad. They showed some background footage of him like screaming at the security guards and stuff.
Give me my
Like he
motherfucker.
was pissed.
Bro, he got Mayweather worked up, and you know the older you get, the more calmer you get, bro. So it didn't happen to Mayweather when he was young and brash, and Jake Paul was able to pull it out of when he was older and calmer, bro. Like Jake Paul is the king of pissing people out, bro. He has that trait in him, bro, that he could just trigger people and get them to behave in a manner they wouldn't normally behave in, bro. But like I said, bro, I'm extremely shocked at this, bro. Every time I see Jake Paul in there, he's getting better. He's not a professional yet. He's still a novice, but he's basically what you're seeing on display is his amateurs. The mistakes that fighters normally make in the amateurs, you're just seeing them make them live now. You know, like if you go back and look at any amateur, like even Tyson's early amateur fights, he didn't look polished in a professional. He was swinging a lot of wild shots. It was one fight I watched where Tyson got tired, bro, and with Carl Payne, I think it was Carl Payne, some shit like that. But that fight, Tyson looked sloppy. Nothing like he looked in a professional. Professionals, he was a machine. But yeah, we're just watching Jake Paul's amateur record play out. You know, like he's gonna make the mistakes, but I still don't think he did enough to lose his fight. I think that the judges got this shit wrong and they was fucking tripping.
Agreed. So really, this is like the growing pains of a fighter. Just play out live
Yeah,
instead
basically.
of the polished product.
Shit, Tank lost fights as an amateur. Ryan Garcia, like not a lot of them fighters was
Facts.
undefeated amateurs, bro. They just took their bumps and bruises. That just show you how much of the game is mental, bro. The fact that a person can lose as an amateur and bounce back, but lose as a professional and check out of life, bro. It's the same thing. A loss is a loss, bro.
Facts.
I've literally seen people get knocked out as an
Facts.
amateur, but because in their head it's just practice, it don't count. Only shit count as professionals. They're able to bounce back from a knockout loss. Then they get just beat by a decision in the pros, and it just be the end of their career, bro. They just show you how much of the game is mental, bro.
Yeah, facts. I mean, we seeing it play out live, man. To be honest with Tiafimo,
He said,
and
Tommy,
that's a prime example.
Tommy just beat the titan of the sport. He is pound for pound. He pound for pound. That's hilarious, bro. Hey, Tommy Fury, bro. Let me tell you something about Tommy Fury, bro. Tommy Fury is like Tommy Fury had to be he had to be made from pre-nut or some shit, bro. Like Tyson Fury took all the skills in the sack, bro. Like Tommy Fury got the leftovers, bro. Like all he is a model, bro. Like even when I watched him today, I still was not impressed with Tommy Fury has never got in there, and I just been like, oh yeah, he's a good Fury. Be honest with you, the only good they make it seem like the Fury family is like the Clintons.
The it factor.
The Clintons, bro.
The
When you
Clintons.
really boil it down and you put them in the pot, bro, the only Fury that's good is Tyson.
Yeah.
Bro, what's that dude named Henry? What's I can't think of that name.
Huey
Knock him
Fury.
away. The African dude, the heavyweight.
Henry Akawande.
Akamwande. I could never pronounce his last name.
Akawande.
Bro, he knocked Tommy Fury, not Tommy Fury, Tyson
John
Fury,
Fury.
man. John Fury out cold as a fucking milkshake, bro. John Fury
Yeah.
wasn't no grand fucking champion, bro. He was maybe a B or C fighter at best, bro. So it's like for them
At
to act
best.
like they family is just a dynasty of boxing. That shit is hilarious to me, bro.
Facts. But in the press conference, John Fury was like he the head of like the Fury clan basically. And he said he said that Jake had his word that they wasn't gonna like dip out of that contract like they did. You know what I'm saying? But it's good on.
I don't even know where you sitting at.
Bro, that's my new one, bro. That's my new one every time I hear some crazy shit. Bro, what the fuck? The Fury fighting dynasty, bro. Bro, you know my biggest pet peeves in boxing, bro, is people getting credit for other people's accomplishments. I hate that, bro. Like
Yeah.
shit. I feel like Tommy Hearn's son boxed. And Tommy Hearn's son could punch, bro. He couldn't punch like his daddy, but he could punch, bro. He's a pretty fair puncher. But
For real?
yeah, but he's got to skip the line. He got to skip the line and go be at the front of the line based off his dad's accomplishments. And that's always a pet peeve of mine in boxing. Whenever they did Kenzie Morrison versus what's his name? Rockman Jr. I seen Rockman's son. They was like battle for legacy. Whose legacy? These motherfuckers have not accomplished anything in the sport of boxing, bro. Bro, shit like that just is a pet peeve of mine in boxing, bro. When the promotion just gets crazy and the fans never question it, bro. That shit gets under my skin, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Even with that, even with Tim Tszyu, they doing the same thing with him.
Exactly,
If
bro.
you look at how he got his title shot, he didn't really go like he didn't really do a lot. You know what I mean? He just up there because of what Tim Tszyu did at the you know, well what his dad did, you know, as a boxer. That's why he getting this big push.
He said, "I'm glad Jake Paul lost. I just wish it was by KO." Nah, Hap. I like Jake Paul, man. I like Jake Paul because I don't know. I don't necessarily would say Jake Paul is good for the sport, even though I think he is. But we could just take that out. He's not bad for it. Like nothing he did tonight, like bro, like literally, bro, fighting on a Sunday, bro. He ain't compete with other boxing cards or nothing. He fought on a Sunday, fought in Saudi Arabia. All the boxers, the Tysons came out, the Wilders came out. He put
Devin Haney.
Devin Haney. He put eyes on the sport from the boxing fans. He commanded them on a Sunday to view, and then he also got eyes that he would normally never get. Like I have a niece who like Jake Paul, and she would never like she don't give a fuck about boxing, but she would care about what Jake Paul does. So he brings eyes to the sport that wouldn't normally be on the sport, and that can never necessarily be a
Exactly.
bad thing. He ain't doing nothing different than what Butterbean did. Butterbean was doing exhibitions,
Yeah.
bro. I think he even had like a fake ass belt, bro. Like he ain't doing nothing different than what Butterbean did, bro. He's just more popular than Butterbean and has a better physique and has a bigger following. But he ain't doing nothing different.
Facts. Facts, bro. Then he serious about he actually serious about boxing because you don't have to box. That's the shit. He doing it because he likes boxing. That's why he doing it. You're not forced to do it by trade. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, there's I mean, just take the average human being, right? And you say, hey, I'm gonna punch the shit out of you. They're gonna be like, hell no, motherfucker, what's wrong with you? I'm gonna shoot you, you punch me. Not only does he have the fighter's mentality, but he has M's in his bank account and he's still out there boxing, bro. That's impressive. What's up, Joe Allen?
Yeah, I heard you on a previous live bring up guys like Floyd Mayweather. You know what I mean? Who able to still have that same intensity once they got millions in the bank about boxing.
Bro,
About taking it seriously.
because Marvin Hagler said it best, bro. It's hard to go out and do road work when you're sleeping on silk sheets, bro. Like these motherfuckers is sleeping on fucking Latin 100% Foxwolf sheets, bro. Like they are rich as shit. And they're still taking punches, bro. And they're not saying fuck it. Like the guy Ponce that fought yesterday. Ponce was in the biggest fight of his career, made all the sacrifices, paying all the sanctioning fees to get him to a point where he was in a championship fight. And then his corner stopped the fight and he did not protest. That moment that he thought was the easier decision, and his trainer thought that is going to haunt them for the rest of their life. They're never going to be this. His fight is never going to be the same mentally and physically, and that opportunity might not never come around again. I mean, he blew it, bro. He blew it, and he don't even got M's in the bank account. The fact that I see Jake Paul show resilience, bro, I just gotta respect it, man. I don't want to overrate Jake Paul and make it seem like he's a world beater, but at the same time he shows me a lot of good qualities out of a boxer. Like the fact that every time I see him, he's getting better. He's getting better. He's taking the bumps and bruises of boxing that a fighter would normally take and learn in the amateurs. He's doing it as a professional, and he's not quitting. Like there's a clip of him getting rocked online. I know y'all seen that where he got the bloody nose and a guy hits him and he wobbles and he gets back up and he starts fighting again. It's like
I've seen it.
to do that when your bank account says millions, bro. That takes some fucking grit, bro. He's tough, bro. You know what George Foreman said, bro? That I think is true. He was like, in boxing, bro, people would look at people like a Joe Frazier and be like, oh, he's tough. But he was like, Ali broke that mold, bro, because Ali could have been a model. He could have been a model. He could have been anything. Like he didn't look like he was a person that could be as tough as he was in the inside. Like basically, looks could be deceiving, and I think that's what's going on
with Jake.
With Jake. I think people don't like Jake because they feel like he's a YouTuber. You know what I mean? But in actuality, bro, like he's fought. Like, bro, if you look at everybody, Paulie, you look at fucking Mike Tyson, you look at all the people's first 4 fights, 5 fights, it's no hopers, bro. It ain't world beaters, bro. And the fact that he didn't have an amateur career, bro, he's like everything that you're seeing is what you're supposed to see. But in my personal opinion, bro, I don't feel like he did enough to lose the fight tonight. I draw at best. How do you knock somebody down twice and still lose the fight, bro? It's like
in the
people were arguing that Tyson Fury lost to Wilder in the draw. You remember that? They were like, "Oh man, how could he lose a fight
Yeah,
that he knocked the guy down
they
twice
should have
in?"
gave him the decision.
Bro, that
Yeah,
was a 12-round fight. Mathematically, how do you lose in an 8-round fight with that? But that doesn't make sense to me, bro. To be rich and train and fight, that is hard and remarkable, really, for both of them. I agree, Joe Allen. I 100% agree, bro.
yeah,
When you don't have to do it. See, it's different when you're Roberto Duran and you're coming from nothing. It's different when you're a Muhammad Ali and you coming from nothing. You're trying to build wealth for your family and you're trying to create a different situation for your offspring. But it's crazy for a person to already have that and want to pursue boxing.
still
That's
want
when
to
you
do
know
it.
a person really loves the sport of boxing. And I feel like Jake Paul loves it, bro. I feel like he loves because shit. Look at his brother Logan Paul. Logan Paul retired, bro, after that Floyd Mayweather fight. In a fight where he had all the
Facts.
physical advantages, bro.
Yeah,
Mayweather shouldn't have did nothing to him to make him consider retirement. But because he's not a real boxer, he considered retirement, bro.
he's still
He's
retired.
retired now. But his brother, no, he just keep fighting on, bro. Like I feel like a lot of people sleep on Jake Paul, bro. Like I get it, you know what I mean. You might not like him, bro, but I don't necessarily think he's bad for the sport. And I see him getting better every time he steps in that ring. And those two things, bro, you just gotta respect it.
Facts. With that being said, I can't wait for the rematch. Most definitely. You know
I
what I'm
don't
saying?
think Tommy Fury's gonna rematch him.
He said he would. And well, in the press conference.
Yeah, you know
The
how that
press
goes,
conference.
bro. They always say that
Yeah.
and then they don't do the shit, bro.
Hey, yeah.
I
He said he's gonna
seriously
accept
doubt it.
that deal as well. He said he's gonna accept that deal and he didn't do that either. So
Yeah, he's
and
just
the
talking, bro.
Furious is known for lying as well, you know what I'm saying? So you got a point.
Bro, yeah, bro, he's not taking that rematch, bro. I'm surprised he even took this fight this time because this fight was supposed to happen like 3 times, bro. 3 times and it never
Yeah.
happened. Like
Supposed to happen 3 times.
I just don't I don't understand, bro. Like that shit was confusing, bro. How the fuck do you mathematically, bro? My brain is just cramping thinking about it. How do you lose an 8-round fight and you beat a guy, or you knock a guy down, and knockdowns are supposed to be 8, 10 rounds? It don't make sense mathematically. My brain is cramping trying to think about it, bro. How did he make up that much ground, bro? And the rounds that I saw that was like, depending on how you scored a fight, like they were close rounds. That's crazy. It should have been a draw at best.
I agree. Well, I ain't gonna lie, didn't Mark Breland beat what's his name? He beat Marlon Starlin when he got dropped eight times, right? Or am I wrong about that?
God damn, I don't know. I don't know. You might be right about that. I'm not familiar with that story.
Yeah, it was literally getting he literally got dropped like 8 different times, bro. It was like kind of like he was like dehydrated or something. I don't know. And I think he
Mar-
won on decision.
Marlon Starlin did.
No, Mark Breland did.
Wow. Well, I mean,
I don't
I'm not.
I don't know. I could be wrong about like the history behind that fight.
So I like offhand, bro. That's not a memorable fight to me. So I might have seen it, might have not. So I'm gonna check the fight out. But if what you're saying is true, bro, that you're just describing a fucking robbery, bro. There's no way possibly, bro, that you could get knocked down that many times, bro. But like, unless it's in all in within a round, because you could only go so far, bro. I don't think you can get a 6 point round. I think 7's the lowest you can go. I think without a point deduction. I can't remember, but I don't have the official rules in front of me. But I think that's the lowest you can go.
Really? Okay, yeah, I didn't know that. It was an all in one round. It was like it was spread. I think I believe.
Man, bro, bro. God damn, I cannot believe you are right about that. On a 10-8 round, it should not be possible. Exactly, Joe. Exactly, bro. What's up, Miss Sun Kiss? Miss Sun Kiss, do you happen to catch the fight today? But yeah, bro, like I don't know, bro. I'm sitting there confused, bro. Like I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. I'm glad I didn't bet on it. I was finna go. I was finna go put some money on Jake Paul, bro, for the W, bro, because I didn't see no path to victory for Fury. But shit, I underestimated, bro. I underestimated. I overestimated the corruption of boxing. I said, well, corruption of boxing, Jose Suleiman, and I just started connecting the dots. But I
Yeah,
missed one big factor, bro. Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia. They a brand new player.
Jake Paul didn't have to box. He ain't the most likable, though. He shouldn't have lost badly. this fight, but he did. So, a boxing fan, you think that the scorecards was too wide, or you think that he
I think they was too
legitimately
close.
got outboxed? You think that the guy was just too much for him, and ended up giving him a boxing lesson? Because goddamn, bro, like I said, bro,
What?
it take me back to the Tyson Fury versus Wilder fight when it was a draw, bro. Everybody was saying, how the hell did Wilder lose a fight? He knocked the guy down twice in, and that was a 12-round fight. And that was fucking people's head up with the math than that. I'm like, how the fuck you do that in an 8-round fight, bro? That's even less round. So that means he lost 2 rounds, 10-8, right? So he got 6 rounds, bro, to dominate and win by a point because he didn't knock him down, bro.
Yeah, he did knock him down.
Bro, the math ain't mathing, bro. So he had to have a clean sweep after that, bro. So there wasn't one
Well,
round.
definitely wasn't no clean sweep, dog.
That's
There
crazy.
wasn't no Haney Cambosis or like Fury versus Wilder too. Wasn't nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Girl behind the mic was good.
Tough.
But yeah, bro, I don't know, bro. I'm confused, bro. Why they have to do this on the Sunday, bro? This supposed to be the Lord's Day, bro. Cause all this confusion, bro. They corrupt. They corrupt on Sundays, bro. In Saudi Arabia at that, bro. But I think they Middle Eastern. They probably they ain't Christians anyway.
Nah, they're not Christian. They was pointing out that Badu Jack was the first Muslim to win a world title in Saudi Arabia. Like basically he was the first Muslim to win the title in the homeland. I was pointing that out, bro. Then he the oldest cruiserweight champion of all time.
Bro, me and you talk about this all the time, bro. Cruiserweight accomplishments are not even real across, bro. I feel like right now,
Yeah.
if I trained you for like a month, bro, you could be a cruiserweight champion of the world, bro. Like that division is like the weakest division in boxing, including our lighter weights, bro. Like I'd rather watch a flyweight fight than a cruiserweight fight, bro. And that says a lot
I
about
agree.
the cruiserweight division, bro.
Yeah.
Like if we list like the greatest fighters of all time in every division, most of those divisions will have 10 to 20, 30 greats, right? Cruiserweight, it would be hard to find a top 10, bro. A top 10 cruiserweight, like bro.
It would only be Holyfield
and Usyk.
Usyk, and that's it,
bro. That's it. They reign above everybody, bro. And mostly we know them for their accomplishments that they would go on to accomplish at heavyweight. It ain't even what they did. If they would have retired, bro, if Holyfield would have been cruiserweight champion of the world, retired, bro, there's no fucking way that Holyfield would be talked about in the lights of like greatness, bro. He'd have a asterisk by his name, bro.
Facts. He'd be like, what you would call it, Johnny Nelson? Johnny Nelson, the longest rated cruiserweight champion of all time.
See, I didn't even know.
Didn't even know that. See, you know,
bro, if I went on a game show and they asked me that question for $1 million, bro, I'd probably flip over the table, bro. Like, you bitches, why would you ask me about the cruiserweight division, bro? Like, nobody knows about that fucking division. That's louder, bro. The cruiserweight division, bro. Matter of fact, what weight class was this fight tonight?
At catchweight.
What was the weight?
185.
185. I think Jake Paul's gonna eventually try to move into the cruiserweight division, and because there's nobody there, and it's easy to get a belt there. The white Muhammad Qawi.
I think so too.
The white Muhammad Qawi.
He was a light heavyweight.
Yeah, it was a light heavyweight. When I think about him and most of his accomplishments with light heavyweight, like at heavyweight,
they moved up to cruiserweight.
Bro, he was 5'5", bro. That's so when I think of that, bro, I think about the song 5'5" with brown eyes, bro. Like I think about a woman, bro. I don't think about a man 5'5". The fact that the white the white Muhammad was 5'5", bro, and then they were forming. If you go look at that fight, bro, it looks like it's not even fair, bro. It looks like the schoolyard bully, like you know what I mean, like a train versus a pillow, bro. It's so unfair, bro. The fact that he had to go up, he's really a light heavyweight, go up to fight Big George, bro, who was knocking legitimate heavyweights like Joe Frazier out, bro. The white Muhammad Qawi is like a deep fried version of Joe Frazier, bro. Like a beef jerky version, like where he's dehydrated, shrunk down, like even shrunk, and like an Ant-Man version, bro. And the fact that he was in there with George Foreman, bro, that was impressive. No, I'm not even gonna lie. Like that he was even.
He was in there with the. You actually did a video on that, did you?
Yeah, about how he talked about how he was able to out jab guys that was bigger than him. See, the whole time I thought he was like 5'6", 5'7". I never knew he was 5'5".
Yeah, 5'5" is small.
That's crazy, bro, that he was even able to touch George Foreman's face, bro. Because George Foreman at
Thanks.
6'3", 6'4", whatever he was, bro, that is a giant compared to a person that's 5'5", bro. The fact that he was even able to jab Foreman was impressive, but yeah, 5'5".
I remember Holyfield mentioning though that he had them long like orangutan arms though for his
That's
height.
5'5" cruiserweight of all time, bro. We just talked about that. This cruiserweight division ain't that steep, bro.
Yeah, it's not that steep.
It's like being the
You're gonna
skinniest
be
kid at fat
struggling.
camp.
You're gonna be struggling to get past like 3 fighters
Yeah, bro. It's
if you're
like
trying to
being
make a top. Yeah,
it's like being the skinniest kid at fat camp, bro. Like if they gave an award at fat camp for being the skinniest kid, bro. Like yeah, you the skinniest kid, but you at fat camp.
but you're a fat camp. Yeah,
The cruiserweight division is supposed to be a division to hold a guy to build the weight like how Usyk did to make the transition to
to make
heavyweight.
heavyweight.
It's a transitional division. It's not really a division where people stay. Like rarely do a person stay there unless they maxing out at the cruiserweight like Thomas Hearns. Like rarely does a person stay there. They normally pass through. But even with Tommy Hearns, I think Tommy Hearns was trying to experiment off like what Roy did. Like he eventually wanted to stay there, keep the weight closer there, find the perfect opponent at heavyweight and try to get a belt. It just never came around. That's what my personal opinion about that.
Honestly, based off that video you did recently, I'd probably say so myself because it's power. Like for it to carry up as high as it did, he probably could have knocked out a heavyweight,
Bro, I
depending
think
on who it was. Depending on who it was.
yes, yeah, like it'd have to like you know where everybody moved up back in the day, the 90s, they would pick on John Ruiz, bro. If he fought a
Yeah,
John Ruiz, bro, I think he'd get him. I think he'd knock him down. Not knock him out, but he could at least knock him down and just keep him at bay with that jab and use his speed. Because John Ruiz was slow. Told you guys last night, Tommy. You did say that, Soul Rebel. Soul Rebel. Honestly, bro, I think your prediction was right, bro, but I think it was right for the wrong reasons, man. I think that Jake Paul really won that fight. Let me drop the link. Let me drop the link for Soul Rebel.
Most valuable things.
Yeah, I think he was right for the wrong reasons, bro. I think I went back and looked at that fight, and I think Tommy Fury lost the fight. Like I was just telling my boy, bro, like, how the hell do you lose a fight and the guy is already down 4 rounds? Because that's what that equals. An 8-10 round equals like 4 rounds of
Of
9, 8
loss.
of 9-10. I mean,
That's
so how
half
the
of the
hell do you
fight.
lose? Yeah, bro. How the fuck even with a clean sweep, it still should be a draw, bro.
That's unless that point deduction must have played a part.
But even that, bro. So even with the point deduction, that just makes the one of those 10 8 rounds a 9-8 round. Jake Paul still wins. That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't understand it, bro. I don't understand the math side of it. I'm just like, how the fuck possibly, bro? Could you do that? Like, I don't know, bro. I don't want to get into conspiracies, bro. I just think that fight wasn't scored fairly. He put everybody got stoned at the end. What you talking about, Leon? Could have been a draw, but good stuff. Great channel, guys. All love. Yeah, bro. All love on the side too, bro. But yeah, man. With Tommy Fury, man, I don't know, bro. If there's a rematch, bro, I'm going and betting against Tommy Fury, bro. Especially if it's in America. If it's in America, America, I could depend on America to
Yeah.
be America. They gonna make that shit right. They gonna be like, them damn Saudi Arabia's got us, man. But we gonna get the business right this time.
Unfortunately, I think it might end up being a Saudi Arabia again.
Oh God, bro. Bro, what is so special about Saudi Arabia, bro?
I guess they plan on playing a big part in boxing.
God damn.
They trying to be like a neutral. They're trying to be like a middleman. Where they get like 2 fighters that's from different companies that come to Saudi Arabia to fight under their promotion, I believe.
Yeah, I ain't feeling that.
Something
Bro.
like that.
I'm not feeling that.
Yeah, I think Deontay Wilder over there talking about so he probably finna fight Ngannou next.
He said he thought there was only one knockdown. I don't know. Nico, so Somebody told me it was one in the second round, and then it was one in the sixth round. I seen the one in the sixth. I haven't seen the one in the second, but like I said, I only watched the highlights. What was odd is what my boy Bro pointed out earlier. Why would you have highlight reel and you don't include the knockdowns? I can remember, I think it was the Wilder fight when it first like came out on the highlights. They wouldn't show the knockout. I'm like, it was a first round knockout. Why wouldn't you show the knockout part? Everybody already knows. You can look at box record and see the ending. We're tuning in to see the knockout, bro. Like, show it. But for some reason, they would not show it. I thought that was very weird. Fury and Wilder hugged it out. Glad they can respect each other. Yeah, man. There's nothing to be disrespectful about, bro. They fought to feed their families, bro. It shouldn't have been. It shouldn't even been any bad blood between the two. I think the bad blood came because Deontay Wilder needed a reason to continue to fight, and his reason was there's no way that a guy could beat me in a fair fight. So how does he justify that? Oh, he cheated. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I remember Klitschko said somebody put something in his water when he quit against what's the guy's name?
Damon Brewster?
Nah, it was Brewster. Said somebody put something in his water. Saudi Arabia has all our money that we give them for oil, their prices for boxing fans, and put up money for. Yes, I agree with that. I agree with that, Joe. Shout out to my boy Joe, man. Joe, keep doing your thing, man. Keep training hard. Keep throwing combinations on the bag, and keep taking your bumps and bruises, and keep scaring people with your silence. Let their imagination play against them and kick their ass. Facts, excellent point. Saudis have crazy oil money, sports washing, bro. This is no bullshit, bro. So whenever I do my sports betting, bro, on Bet US, I be getting calls, bro, and all of those calls are foreigners, bro. And I be nervous, like, are they gonna steal all the money in my bank account, bro? Like, what the fuck, bro? Because they be asking for personal information, bro. Like, because they have to deposit the money in your account. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was nervous as shit. Like, are they gonna steal all my fucking money, bro? Like, what the fuck? But like, they didn't end up doing anything. But I just thought that was weird, bro. That all of them are like overseas. I haven't talked to one. When I call customer service, I haven't spoke to one American person. No person that spoke English. And I just thought that was kind of weird, bro. Like, the fuck are they doing? Are they wiring money over there, washing it? Like, they got to be doing something illegal, bro. You there, bro?
Yeah. I'm still here.
But yeah, man. To the fight that you missed yesterday, man. To the fights that you missed.
Oh yesterday. Yeah, Matias versus Prince.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. If y'all missed those fights yesterday, bro, y'all gotta go back and watch those fucking fights. That fight was fucking good until the ending where he quit. Wilder hugged Fury. I knew that they would be friends. That kind of, I ain't gonna lie to me. I think that they shouldn't be beefing, but it's disappointing to me because I feel like now the chance of them fighting again is slim because they made up.
There's no bad blood.
I like when it was bad blood between them. It's because they outsourced them to India. Yes, I think every call that I had is India. Amazon customer service is awful. It is, bro. I think I've only got like one English speaking person whenever I call Amazon. One time. The rest of them. And bro, one time I called, one of them had an attitude, bro. I had to check him out. Like, look, bro, whatever you going through in your day has nothing to do with me. I'm gonna need you to calm down and stop talking to me in that tone, bro. Like, who the fuck you talking to, bro? Motherfucker, can't you see I'm a Prime member? Check yourself.
You better check yourself.
Yeah, bro, for the fights yesterday, bro. Oh, man, bro. If y'all get a chance on the playback.
Was the card good as well?
I only watched the main event. I think I'm going to just start doing that from now on, going live on the main events, bro.
On the main event, yeah.
Or at least 3 fights to the main event, because I hate those filler moments where they're talking about, check out our new show called Blue Armor. Blue Armor's the best show on Showtime. And it's like, I hate all those filler moments, bro. Like, where you just like, get to the fucking fight already. By the time the main event come, they might have like 5 filler moments left on the show. So it'll end up matching out. But yeah, I think I'm gonna just start going live towards close to the main event. But bro, the fight before the main event, it wasn't good, bro. I mean, it wasn't bad. It wasn't like they both were really, really skilled. but they were equally yoked. You don't know who was going to win the fight without, like, you know how boxing normally do. The first round, you're like, oh, we know who's going to win this fight. This guy has no chance. But that fight was evenly matched. Then the next fight that came up with Ponce came out with a high work rate, bro. He was working from the beginning, pop, 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 banging. He was doing some shit, bro. He was moving his head. He was shuffling side to side. He was framing off of him. He was pushing him with the form, bro. He was boxing, bro. He was even throwing that punch, that triple G throw, where it's like a right hand mixed with a looping right hand. It's like kind of in between, but they arc it at the end and like hit you in the top of the forehead. He was doing that type of shit, bro. A lot of people that do that, like, it's a dangerous punch because you can hurt your knuckles. But if you do it in a person with a high guard, they're not used to getting hit in that area. It's a vulnerable spot, and it could make them break their defense, break their high guard because they're not used to getting hit in that position. So, yeah. So he was doing that punch, bro. He was working, bro. He was doing good. I was only one little difference, bro. That was a difference in the fight. He should have did more body work. He was doing really, really good body work at first. If he was continuing to do body work, even though he was getting tired for throwing those hard shots, the guy would have been going down gradually with him because of those body shots that he couldn't shake off. But he went to the body, but he didn't do it frequently. If he would have pressed a lot of those shots that he sent up top to the body, that fight would have been a whole lot different. Like, he wouldn't have had to worry about the knockdown. Like, even if he would have, bro. And then in the knockdown, if you go back and look at that knockdown, he missed every single punch he threw at that guy. He only landed the body shot. That guy mentally quit. Yeah, I'd rather see them talking in the corner than in the commercials. That's hilarious. Yeah, that's hilarious. But yeah, bro, if y'all get a chance to go back, here's the funniest part, man. Let me let y'all know, man. Me and Bo, I talk to him a lot, man, and we talk about boxing. He's a good protege because he listens. He don't always necessarily agree with what I say, but he'll try to see if what I'm saying is right. A lot of these older guys, they're already set in their ways. So if you tell them something, they're gonna die on their sword to the very bitter end. They can't be persuaded by facts. And he's a lot different than that. Like, it's not a coincidence that a lot of my demographics, like, I talk about old school boxing. You think my demographics would be 60 and up. I'm preserving their legacy, but a lot of them don't like me, man. Like, it's a few of them, like Ghetto Greg. I like his channel, Real Talk Boxing. It's a lot of the old school people. I really, really respect their opinion, and I love their channels. But I mean, I should be getting more love from the older school people because that's what I talk about. That's all I study is the old school, but I actually get a lot of hate. It's the complete opposite. I get a lot of love from the younger people, the gamers, the video gamers, which I thought was my demographics with that would be like surprising. Like, damn, 21-year-olds is interested in what I got to say about the history of boxing and not the old people. That's pretty interesting. But yeah, man, like that's just the way boxing goes. But I was telling him, the more you learn about boxing, the more lonelier it gets in the sport of boxing. Because everybody is not going to see what you see. They're going to see what they want to see or see what they've been told to see through promotion. Like, when Tank fought Hector Garza. Hector Garza was good for his weight.
Yeah.
If him and Tank were both the naturally same weight, I still think Tank would still knock him out, bro, because he's a powerful puncher. So what odds do I give him coming up from a lighter weight and fighting Tank? Slimmer odds than I would give him if they were the same weight, right? Like, stuff like that be common sense to me. Where did the 21-year-olds come from? I boxing fan, I have no idea, bro. I guess they might have found me through the shorts or whatever, but they found me, bro, and they welcome to come. They welcome to learn the sport of boxing because a lot of people that set in their ways, ain't no teaching them, bro. I was just on the panel the other day, bro, and I was talking about how you could win in a fight and lose. You could win the battle and lose the war. And what I meant by that is Deontay Wilder knocked out all of his opponents, right? But when Tyson Fury got with Sugar Hill said he don't recover from punches fast. He can't fight back and going up. He started listing all the stuff that they could exploit. And sometimes in victory, a good trainer that knows what he's looking at can exploit your weaknesses. And I said the blueprint is out on how to beat Matthias. Matthias. Is it Matthias? Matthias.
Yeah, it's Matthias.
The blueprint is on how to beat Matthias. And I was like, He don't fight good going backwards. He has horrible balance. He's a slow starter. I'm like, if he fight Regis Prograis, he could take advantage of that. They were like, Regis Prograis does not even fight going at that pace. And I'm like, just because he doesn't do it in his other fights. If he doesn't do it in his other fights and he does it on that day, it would be a surprise. You know, when you surprise your opponents, you have the upper hand. Common sense. But I can't force people to see boxing the way I see boxing. Paulie Malignaggi said when he fought Zab Judah, he knew that Zab Judah was going to expect him to go backwards, and he said he knew he couldn't win like that. Zab Judah would just give momentum and eventually walk him down and stop him. So what did he do in the fight? He came towards Zab. He brought the fight to Zab, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like, people don't understand that. They're like, I look at boxing like a pie chart, right? This is how I do my breakdowns. Most of the pie chart is going to be mental, because that's a majority of our sport is mental, the mental aspect. But the other stuff plays factors. But if you look at the fighter's character, overall, it tells you how much of that factor that's going to play. For example, when Tyson was fighting Spinks, Tyson was going through a divorce with Robert Gibbons. He was going through trainer stuff. He was going through a lot of outside forces that would normally affect the fighter. But Tyson was such a beast and a fucking savage. He turned it inwards and had the aggression work for him in a fight. He used it in the fight because that's his character. But another person, bro, who like Sugar Ray Robinson, when he had killed the guy outside the ring, it affected him mentally to where he came back and he wasn't fighting the same. He couldn't throw punches with the same intensity. So you gotta take everything into account when you're breaking down a fight, and that's how you get as accurate to the possibilities of what's gonna happen as possible. You got to come from like kind of like a computer simulation, bro. Like that's basically what, like if you was going to go on fight night and simulate the fights, like kind of like that. You got to do that in your brain with all the information that you're given, and that's how you that's how you learn in the sport of boxing.
Yeah, speaking of that, I think Piro inside the last live mentioned that Matias had killed a guy in one of his fights, and then he lost his next fight, but then he rematched him later and knocked him out. And you know, that's like that mental set thing that you was talking about.
I just got a notification. Somebody said, "What happened to your boy Jake?" Bro, Jake ain't my fucking boy, bro. I didn't even bother doing a fucking breakdown, bro, about how good Jake is, bro. People on YouTube are weird, bro, but they live for moments like this, bro. They live for moments to tell the boxing scholar, "I told you, I was right." Like, bro, you got a 50-50 chance of being right or wrong, bro. Like what I do and what you do is completely two different worlds. I tell you what's gonna happen during the fight, what punch is gonna. I break that shit down to molecules, bro. And even when I'm wrong, some of the stuff I say still happens. That's tangible stuff. The mental aspect is very powerful. I agree, Conch. It is. Yep. And Ray Boom Boom Mancini was never the same. Yep, you're absolutely right. Emil Griffin, also another one. I seen a video where Emil Griffin was still visiting Perret's grave like years after, still crying, and they had been like shit retired fucking 20 years after that.
That's how much it affected him.
Yeah, he never got over that shit. But it's different characters, bro. There are some people in the hit Sonny Liston. I think if Sonny Liston would have caught a body in the ring, it wouldn't have affected him, bro. He'd have been like, "Hey,
damn,
it is what it is."
Yeah.
Sonny Liston. I think if Foreman, a young Foreman, would have caught a body, I don't think he would have gave a fuck. Like, it's just it goes. You gotta take into account the character,
of the personality. What would you think of if Wilder actually caught a body?
Before, he would be horrible. He would have been. Yeah, if Wilder would have ever really caught a body, bro, he probably would have been distraught, bro. He probably would have retired after catching a body, bro. Bro, look how he acted when he dropped Helenius, bro. The funniest part about the Helenius shit that nobody picked up, that I thought, because I got kind of a sick sense of humor, is he forced Helenius to hug him, bro. If you go back and look at that Ellie said back in the locker room, like, he looks like he doesn't want to be there, bro. And Wilder's like, "Yeah, man, your family, man. Give me a hug, man." Like it looked like he bullied him into that hug, bro. And then he was hugging him out, and you could see Helenius' face like, "Bro, I'm the one that got knocked out. Nigga, why are you crying?" And you could just see him like still hugging him because he felt like obligated, bro. Like he was bullied into that hug, bro.
Yeah.
Carlos Moizan would have stepped fine after catching the body. Agreed. Oscar Bonavita would have definitely. Oscar Bonavita was a savage, bro. Nobody really, unless they study the history, would know that. But that man was a fucking savage, bro. Like he was wild outside the ring. That's what led to his death. He was, bro. He didn't play, bro. Oscar Bonavita, he chicken draft dodger, chick. That's what he told Ali before Ali and before Ali knocked him out. But it was a fight. I think it was Ken Norton versus George Foreman, and you see Oscar Bonavita there and Ali still like fighting, bro. Like they were trying to slap each other and shit, bro. It's hilarious, bro. They were trying to slap each other from the inside of the ring, bro. Like it was funny, bro. It was funny. Like they still just had dislike for each other. And Oscar Bonavita, Ali basically said Oscar Bonavita trying to intimidate me. He like, I do the intimidating. He was like, he said a long time ago that he would have beat me had I not knocked him out. Bro, you can say that about any fighter that's ever been knocked out, bro. Roland. Bro, that's the crazy
You would have beat Tank.
Bro, you know who else said that recently that they got on my nerves? Harrison, bro. He would have won the fight.
Yeah, he said that about Charlo.
If he didn't get knocked out. And it's like,
he didn't get knocked out. Yep.
I wish I was doing media there. I would have tapped on the shoulder like, excuse me, Mr. Harrison. Duh, motherfucker. What are you talking about? Like, bro, don't get knocked out then. That's crazy, bro. Every one of Tyson's victims, bro, Wilder's victims could say, I would have won the fight had I not got knocked out. They're not in there to box you. They're in there to knock you out. There's some people that are like that. Charlo is like that. You're not going to try to win a decision. You're going to try to knock you out. It's a knockout artist. At least the younger brother, that's what the one that got the heart of a lion. The other ones, he got the heart of a fucking cheetah. He run. But yeah, that's what he do, bro. That's what he do, bro. And going back to what you said earlier, bro, with Tim Tszyu, bro. Tim Tszyu's son got to skip the line. They're giving him an actual real chance against Charlo. All that stuff is frustrating for me. And it's frustrating for me because I know they only do it because of name association. It's like taking a test and you be like, they ask you who the vice president of this was, and you don't know none of the names on the list. You're going to go with the name you know, whether it's right or wrong. And people do that same shit in boxing, bro. Like they go with name association. Tim Tszyu? Okay, let's just break this down, right? People are giving Tim Tszyu a chance against Harrison. Harrison, as a boxer, was beating Charlo up until the point of getting knocked out. So if Harrison can box on that level, what gives me any inkling that Tim Tszyu is going to beat him? The only chance that Tim Tszyu has, in my personal opinion, is if he catches Harrison when Harrison has 1 foot out of boxing. He ain't really taking it serious. He's not training like he's supposed to. He's worried about being a trainer himself. If he could catch that version, then yeah, maybe he could do some things to possibly knock him down, pull off a upset. But other than that, I can't give him any path to victory with anything tangible. It's based off what ifs and Doctor Strange realities and shit like that. So I can't. I don't understand why this fight is. Bro, I'm not even looking forward to this fight, bro. I'm gonna just tune in to see the results. And if the results, bro, I told a guy this the other day about Jake Paul, the soul dude. I said, bro, if Jake Paul loses, it's an upset. And it's an upset because he's expected to win because he has more skills. Harrison has world-class boxing skills. Agreed. Harrison can't win if he allows himself to get chinned. And that's what I'm saying. I don't think Tim Tszyu has enough power to get Harrison out of there, bro. I don't even think a lot of the reasons why Mel was able to land that shot is because he got Harrison to get into a pissing contest with him and talk shit.
Harrison admitted it.
Yeah,
admitted it.
Tim Tszyu don't have that in him, bro, to make him lose focus, to talk shit during the fight, to make him lose focus. Like I feel like all of this stuff, like I just think of the path to victory for Tim Tszyu, and I'm like, shit, that shit is like slim and none, bro. Like if this was like a video game, I'd give him like a 7% chance of winning.
You know what's funny? Harrison, he compared Tim Tszyu to Castano. He said they both got the same style. And the reporter asked him, like, what do you think would have happened if Tszyu actually fought Charlo? Harrison was like, he would have knocked him out easy, probably like 6 rounds, like under 6 rounds. He said if Charlo just fought Castano the first time and had a draw, fought him the second time and knocked him out, he going against Castano a third time. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, he going to knock him out even quicker than he did the previous times. You know what I'm saying? So, said it pretty much been an easy fight.
Hold on, We have somebody joining the panel. Wait, it's Jake Paul. Jake Paul, tell the people what you have to say.
Пошел.
Jake Paul. Jake Paul, ladies and gentlemen. Jake Paul stopping in with a surprise appearance. But no, yeah, I agree. Tim Tszyu would have got his ass rocked, bro. Like, bro, I can't look at shit and call it a Snickers bar, bro. Like when the promotion is trying to sell me a shit bar, I look at it exactly as a shit bar. I can't be like, no, it's a Snickers. And I feel like that's what they're trying to do with Tim Tszyu, bro. Tim Tszyu is not gonna, bro. Harrison is already looking through Tim Tszyu, bro.
Yeah, he is. He admitted it. He actually kept saying like he don't know why his like team decided to do this. He said that truth be told, if I was in Tim Tszyu position and I was going to fight for a world title, I'm not risking my chance at this title fighting a random guy just to stay busy. He said I'm gonna wait, especially fighting no Tony Harrison. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody of that caliber that you ain't even like face yet. So he was basically saying it didn't make no sense for them to fight Tony Harrison at this time.
What's up,
Made
Reg?
0 sense.
Reg in the building. Harrison wants another shot at Charlo.
Good.
Bro, Khan, I don't know why he's bro. I feel like this nigga is a barking. He chasing a bear up a tree, bro.
Facts.
I feel like because Mel was able to get him in a pissing contest and make him lose focus. I think, the way boxing goes in combat sports is once you get knocked out, your chin don't get better. You don't all of a sudden get a good chin. Once you get knocked out, your chin progressively gets worse. It's just a matter of genetics or focus and all this other stuff that goes into boxing. So I don't understand why he thinks that he was knocked out by Mel and all of a sudden he's going to get in there and not lose focus and be knocked out again, bro. I think Mel has his ticket, bro. I think if he gets in there with Mel again, I think it's going to be a wrap. What's up, Red? But yeah, bro, I think he's barking up the wrong tree. I think he should just go ahead and leave this, leave it alone. Stop trying to avenge his loss. But he a grown man. He do what he want to do, and if he does win, bro, he get full support. I would I'd start thinking of him in high regards if he did pull that off, beating Mel twice.
Not gonna lie though, but it's the only way. It's the only place he could go realistically because. Mel got all the belts, and to be honest, he ruled that division like an iron fist, bro. I even saw like an article that Erickson Lubin was planning on moving up to 160, and he said it's a lot of it's free out there basically. Like all the belts are pretty much free. Ain't nobody really controlling the division. And
so Lubin ducking a smoke with Mel.
With Charlo, yeah. I guess you could get that from that, yeah.
Bro, ain't nothing to get. If we decipher what he's saying, bro, he's saying the silent part out loud. Man, that nigga Mel dangerous. He got all the belts. I'm gonna go with a safe. I'm gonna go with a safe so I got a chance to get a belt. Hey, bro, he ducking that smoke with Mel, bro. But like I said, bro, like I remember one time I said in one of my videos, bro, that Mel is the king of out of ring adjustments, bro. Like Castano, give him a close fight, bro. He come back the next fight, knock Castano ass out, bro. Like even with Tony Harrison beat him. He come back, knock Tony Harrison out. Like. If I go by history, bro, I don't see no way that Mel gets into a rematch with Harrison and loses, bro. Even though I feel like Harrison has the superior boxing skills, I just feel like Mel being the king of adjustments and the fact that he's already knocked this guy out once, his resistance is not going to get better. Like those factors, I'm like, bro, he gonna get hit eventually. Mel's gonna catch him eventually, bro. I don't think he's gonna be able to survive it.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, I think Mel is a beast, bro. I think Mel and his brother are two different types of people, bro. They look alike, but they ain't shit alike, bro. I feel
not alike in the inside.
Yeah, Mel is a little big brother, bro. Like he bought it, bro. He ain't got that pussy in him, bro. I'm good at recognizing when people got that pussy in him, bro. He definitely don't got that pussy in him, bro. That nigga ready, bro. The thing that's gonna be fucked up. Hold on, bro. Jake Paul trying to beam in again, bro. Hold on.
Пошел.
Damn.
Damn, Tommy Fury whooping his ass again at the press conference, bro. Bro, like, I already got like 3 notifications of people saying what happened to your boy, bro. I'm not a devout Jake Paul fan. I just
Jake
thought he
Paul
would win the
fan.
fight, bro. And even with him
Yeah.
losing the fight, bro, I'm still confused at the math, bro. The math ain't mathing, bro. How the fuck you knock somebody down twice and still lose a fight, bro? That shit is wild to me. Shit, they were saying, like I said, Wilder beat Fury for this very same reason. Even Teddy Atlas was like entertaining that. Like, how do you knock a guy down twice and lose the fight? I'm like, well, shit. If that's making y'all scratch your head, imagine doing that shit in 8 rounds. Are there some boxers you will never beat to be Canelo? I don't get what you're saying, boxer fan. Are there some boxers you will never?
Oh, he trying to say like, are there some boxers like if you're a fighter, are there some boxers that you'll never be able to beat, even with the outside rank adjustments?
Yeah, some fighters just have your style. They just have your style, or they just like they did what they do well is your weakness. Like for instance, Ken Norton and Ali. Ken Norton would give Ali trouble every time they fought if they fought 20 times, and it's because he knew how to take away Ali's jab. And Ali's style was predicated off of a good solid jab and building that jab, building a rhythm, and him letting his right hands and combinations go. But he could never, if you go back and look at those fights, he could never really get a rhythm because Ken Norton was taking away his jab. So every time they fought, he would give Ali hell. But yeah, there are some people. Canelo and Bivol is another one. My boy Puro. Me and Puro go back and forth about this all the time, bro. He be trying to debate me. I be telling him like, bro, Bivol will beat Canelo, bro, 10 times out of 10, bro. He has to make stylistical changes and he has to let his hands go, and he can't just let everything go with power. He has to he has to use his speed. Like most of the guys moving up, their advantage is the speed advantage, right? Like the smaller guy. But the fact that he moved up and Bivol was faster than him, bro, it's like, well, then what are your advantages? You don't have none. Like, you stay away from Bivol. You think that is the case with Canelo? Yes, he will never beat Bivol, bro. Teddy picked Wilder to win in the third fight too. It was the best fight for me all bro. Teddy Atlas picked Wilder every single time he fought, bro. That's what I thought was the funny part, is that Teddy Atlas picked him and it was a draw. Then Wilder get knocked out. You think Teddy Atlas would start using it because I mean he's a good analysis. He breaks fights down pretty good. You think he would break it down and be like, yeah, I'm gonna go with Fury this third time. I don't think he could beat him. But he was like, you know what? I'm gonna go with Wilder. It's like, damn, the nigga picked Wilder all 3 times. You think Bivol can make super middleweight? Nah, not at this point, not at this age. I think he's getting heavier and he's settling into the weight. I think it'll be difficult for him to make it healthy. He can make
Hey
it.
man,
I don't think.
you forget, man. Big Charlo put up on Bivol, man.
Hey, Big Charlo just clout chasing like a motherfucker, bro. There is no way you could melt him and fucking pour him on fucking Bivol, bro. Bivol would beat the shit out of Charlo, bro. Bro, he could Bivol drain, I think, would beat Charlo, bro. I just don't think the big
Bro,
brother got it like that. I think the
I
big
don't know
brother
about all that.
the big
He
brother
should.
is gonna go around calling out names that he's never gonna fight to remain relevant. All the meanwhile not fighting. Then he gonna fight a guy who stands a maybe 20 or 15% chance of beating him. He gonna walk off into the sunset and retire undefeated. That's my assessment of his whole career. You see what Boxing Fan said,
I
bro?
see what you saying. Charlo wants to get whooped by Bivol. Look, man, I'm just saying, bro. Charlo look hella big whenever he put up on Bivol, man. That's all I'm saying, man.
He did, but I think, like I said, Bivol has a very underrated speed, and he has underrated power. Like when people look at Bivol, they don't think, oh, he's a power puncher. But if you go back and you look, the motherfucking punches that he throw, it's like bullets, bro. They're fucking straight. Not he don't telegraph them. Like the motherfuckers, his opponents, they hurt his opponents because they're not walking forward anymore. They're starting to back up. Oh, he has very deceptive power, and he has really, really good hand speed. And like I said, he's getting better, bro. When I watched Bivol fight, I said, the European fighters normally don't. It's 2 things that European fighters think are illegal, and they're very perfectly legal. And that's body shots If you look at European fighters when they get hit with body shots, they always look to the ref like, man, he's cheating. It's really hilarious. It's like,
Usyk.
yeah, Usyk. It's like they act like it's illegal to throw body shots, and they don't use a lot of pivots. Rarely do you see a European fighter pivot, and when you do, they make him like he's the greatest of all time, aka the Matrix. What's that guy's name?
Lomachenko.
Lomachenko. But Bivol, if you go look at his earlier fights, he didn't pivot. And I remember I was like, okay, this Zerto fight is going to teach me everything I need to know about Bivol, because Zerto is a really, really big guy. When he showed up at that night, probably fucking cruiserweight to heavyweight. So he's a very big guy, and he's already in the southpaw position. And Bivol likes to move to that way. So he can't move to that way because the big body's going to already be there, forcing him the other direction. Not only did he move the other direction, but that motherfucker pivoted, bro. He was pivoting. And I said, holy shit, Bivol is getting better. Like, I'm like, bro, he's going to beat the shit out of Arthur, bro, when they fight. Bivol underrated power too. He's walking through Kovalev, but Canelo didn't do that. He didn't fight Kovalev. Did he?
No, Bivol never fought Kovalev.
He didn't. They were supposed to fight. They were supposed to fight in like 2016. I remember Kathy Duba talking about it. But they never fought. People forget about that shit. See, this is the crazy part.
Ain't Kovalev like a contender at cruiserweight now?
Kovalev is a contender for couch potato, bro. Like, he looked awful in that fucking cruiserweight fight I saw him on, bro. I was like, what the fuck? This nigga's garbage, bro. But yeah, I remember Kovalev couldn't sell in America, bro. I think his first pay-per-view fight was with Andre Ward, bro. So as much as people be like, other countries support their fighters, they a goddamn lie, bro. Triple G had problems selling too, bro. Like, America's where it's at. Who was the guy Canelo fought for the light heavyweight title? Oh, that was Kovalev. But I don't think Kovalev fought Bivol is what I was saying. But yeah, they was supposed to fight in 2016. I remember Kathy Duva was fighting, talking about it. But when Andre Ward fought Kovalev, Andre Ward was a bigger star and a bigger draw than him, bro. As much knockouts that Kovalev had, bro, established at the light heavyweight division, bro, his first pay-per-view event was with Andre Ward, bro. That's what I mean by like shit. I was talking to Piro about this yesterday about Jake Paul being good for the sport, and I was like, bro, it would never be bad for the sport to have eyes on it who wouldn't normally watch it, because Kovalev was everything that you want out of a fighter, knocking motherfuckers cold as a milkshake, Russian guy, not a man of many words. He was literally like the guy from the Rocky movie, bro. But he could not sell. People was not showing up to see a Kovalev fight. I picked Bivol to beat Zerto based on his lack of real step-ups throughout his career. Zerto too predictable, throwing the same punches in the same order, and all his power shots are arm punches. Yeah, my pick for that con was just basically strictly off of I know Bivol's a mover. He likes to throw his punches and get out the back door. And I knew that, when he threw his punches, he wouldn't be able to escape because Zerto was right there. I didn't think Zerto would knock him out or anything, but I thought he would be able to absorb Bivol's punches. And I thought that he would cut the ring off better, cut the direction that he wanted to move and make him uncomfortable moving in a different direction. And those two things is why I picked Zerto. But I based the Better Beef fight off of what happens in the Zerto fight. I said I'm going to pay attention to how Bivol deals with it. That's how I told Bo this. This is how you measure a great fighter. A great fighter is going to fight with a guy who's supposed to beat them stylistically and either beat them or give them a tough fight. Ali did that with Ken Norton. He beat Ken Norton once. You know what I mean? Even though stylistically Ken Norton was just a nightmare for him. And I said, I'm going to pay attention with that with Bivol. And I feel like even though Bivol stylistically should have had a lot of trouble, he beat him fairly easy to where he just put it on cruise control. Jake Paul is good for boxing. Top Rank YouTube had 50,000 live to watch the post fight. The god damn, this guy.
Yeah, thanks. I see
that's
that.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
And it's never that many people. It is never that many people.
Well, that goes to show you, because Piro was asking me, bro. Zerto couldn't even punch with Bivol, which was telling. Yeah, I agree, Con. But I was telling him, he was basically saying like, well, if he's bringing eyes on the sport, why the numbers for boxing ain't going? I'm like, bro, they're following their guy. just because Jake Paul is a draw, Canelo's a draw. That don't mean Mel is gonna start to see the Canelo effect. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, bro, I don't get what you're saying. Like, you could only do what you could do, bro, and they could only bring the people out for their fights. They can't fucking be like, hey, y'all support Mel. He got an undisputed fight coming up, and his fans would be like, okay, you said it, so I'm gonna do it. Now they could put them on the same card and they draw that way, but nah, bro, that's not how boxing works. People are gonna follow their guy. So yeah, Jake Paul, he's great for the sport. If that nigga doing 50,000, bro, that's crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Bivol kind of got that Canelo bump, to be honest. After he won.
Oh yeah, that's the only way to get the Canelo bump, bro. You either got to fight on the same card or beat his ass, bro. That's the only way. Or train with him. The people that got to train with him got famous after training with Reynoso. Ken Norton was always Ali's most difficult opponent. He wasn't the most devastating, but he was definitely the most awkward. Yes. Larry Holmes said Ken Norton was his toughest fight. Ken Norton with boxers, he gave boxers hell, bro. But he get in there with a puncher, it's going to be a short night for Ken Norton. Puro is a hater. When it's not a fighter he like, Puro is super biased. Yeah, right. Jake, he do be biased a lot. Jake Paul fans go to boxing gyms. Some gyms have turned away people before Jake. That was never a problem. Exactly, man. I was just talking with Bo about this the other day, man. How our sport is crumbling from the inside. Like the grassroots is where it's at in boxing. I can remember being a kid and like knowing where every boxing gym was in the city, and it was a bunch of them. But like those same gyms closed down. Like there's a lot of MMA gyms where they're teaching jujitsu and shit like that. But the boxing gyms on the grassroots level are shut down. And if they are open, you know what they're doing? They're charging people to go in there and fucking sweat. So like we got to get back. Reg posted a video today of Bud talking about the amateur program, how it ain't being supported. Like I feel like it's the writings on the wall, bro. We got to do something with our grassroots program, or we're gonna lose the sport of boxing. What's up, Buddha Slim? He said hello, everybody. Mike Tyson beats Ken Norton. I don't care what Larry Holmes said. Yeah, man, Larry Holmes be fucking hate. Larry Holmes is bitter because Tyson's the only guy that ever knocked him out, bro. He's never been knocked out before. And he's even, I even heard him say one time, the only reason Mike Tyson knocked him out is because his hand got stuck in the ropes. Like, Larry, somebody could have gave you an extra hand that night. You still would have got your ass knocked out, bro. Like, there was nothing you could have did.
Actually see some people make that argument of like why Mike Tyson beat him.
What was the argument?
The only reason that Mike Tyson beat him is because Larry Holmes was old and because his hand got stuck in the ropes.
Bro, I was just having this conversation with Margaret. That's the most frustrating conversation to have. Like when people have that conversation, I assume they either watch Teddy Atlas or have been watching Teddy Atlas for years, or they just heard their favorite YouTuber who watched Teddy Atlas say some stupid shit like that. It's like, how is Larry Holmes versus Mike Tyson at TKO? That was a full knockout, exactly. But yeah, so with Mike, right? The boxing fans will say, "Oh, boxers don't fight each other; they try to avoid each other." So the example they use is Floyd Mayweather because he didn't fight everybody in his prime. But then they'll say Mike Tyson lost every signature bout that he was in. You know why? Because he took those fights with those fighters when they were contenders. He could have waited till he had the advantage or just avoided them altogether. But this motherfucker actually entered a tournament where Tim Witherspoon was in that tournament. It was a lot of people that was credible people, and he came out supreme. It wasn't his fault that Tim Witherspoon got his ass knocked out by Bone Crusher Smith. It's not Mike Tyson's fault. He didn't ask who to fight in the tournament. He fought the best person in the bracket. And after that tournament, he went on, after becoming undisputed, to have a bonus fight with the guy, Michael Spinks, who everybody thought he would lose to, and knocked him out in 30 seconds, bro. Bro, people need to put some respect. Then went to jail, right? Went to jail, came out, and became unified champion again, bro. Put some respect on fucking Mike Tyson's name, bro. Mike Tyson even praised Larry Holmes for not getting KO'd and fighting a champion like him. Yeah, Mike Tyson was being humble, bro. Larry Holmes, the same people that say Larry Holmes was old will not look at what he accomplished after Mike Tyson, because he was never knocked out, and he fought Holyfield. He fought what's the guy Lennox Lewis beat with the short neck, bro? Ray Mercer.
Ray Mercer.
He fought Ray Mercer. He fought and he beat Ray Mercer. The same guy that they said was old when he fought Mike went and beat Ray Mercer's ass. Go figure, bro.
Right after he knocked out Tommy Morrison for the belt.
And should have been 2-time heavyweight champion of the world because that fight should have been for a title. That's the same Larry Holmes that they're saying was too old for Mike Tyson, bro. Exactly, Scholar. It's all about styles. Ken Norton was the only susceptible bitch punchers. Yes. Big punchers was a nightmare for Ken Norton. But he get in there with a boxer, bro. That boxer's gonna better bring his lunch pail because he gonna box his fucking jaws off, bro. I agree 100%. But yeah, bro, like people got to put some respect on Mike Tyson's name, bro. I would not allow disrespect to Mike Tyson, bro. Like, yeah, he fought Lennox Lewis and he lost, but he's Mike Tyson, bro. Mike Tyson could have won his entire career without fighting Lennox Lewis. Then what would people have to say? They would have said he ducked him, but at least he took the challenge, bro. He fought the best people. If you fought enough of the best people, you're gonna take a L, bro. Witherspoon was actually like the second coming of Ken Norton, but thankfully he was less experienced with only 14 pro fights. Did Ken Norton fight a boxer puncher? Nah. Nah. I don't know. I'm not looking at box record. I know he didn't lose the one. He lost to excellent punchers. Oh, I could say Jerry Cooney was probably a boxer puncher. He could box. But yeah, so yeah, maybe Jerry Cooney. But yeah, Ken Norton, he didn't have a chin, and he didn't start. He wasn't a fast starter. It's a certain pace that Ken Norton has to fight at for him to be successful, and that was the pace that boxers like to do when they like to jab and they're like, Ken Norton, like, okay, I'm gonna take away his jab. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. He said he would look at Ali's chest, and when Ali's chest muscle would flex, he knew the jab would come in, and he would parry the jab and shoot his jab back or shoot an uppercut. And it's just like I remember Customato was talking about that. Customato was basically saying that when a fighter is calm enough in the ring, he'll see a guy's chest muscle flex. And that's crazy that Ken Norton said that. Like, I don't think he ever seen that Cuss interview, but it's crazy how much Cuss knew about the sport of boxing. Closest was Jerry Quarry. Yeah, or Corey when Ken Norton came out on top. I mean, yeah. But yeah, it's crazy that Ken Norton was able to take away Ali's jab. But the punchers, because Ken Norton could fight with a guy who fought in rhythm, but he could not fight with punchers because punchers don't fight in rhythm. They just see openings and take them, or they'll just throw hard bodies. Like that was the kryptonite to Ken Norton. That's right. Norton saw the chest flex. Yes. But yeah, bro. Back to bro. What you think about Francis Ngannou versus Wilder, bro? You watching it or not?
For me, of course, bro. I'm always glad to see a UFC fighter get starched by a boxer, bro. You know what I mean? Especially since it's Wilder versus Ngannou, man. It's going to dispel all the myths that Ngannou's this devastating puncher. He's harder. He's a harder puncher than Deontay Wilder. All that stuff is going to be dispelled because when they get in the ring, Ngannou's going to go to sleep, man. He's going to get pulverized, and they're going to be saying that, you know what I mean? They're going to be like, man, it only happened because he was a boxer. It was in the box ring and all that. They're going to make a whole bunch of excuses, man. But, you know what I mean? I can't wait for it, to be honest. I can't wait for it. Then, Ngannou probably going to go back to UFC, and, he's probably not going to be the same, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, but yeah, I'm always glad to see a boxer destroy a UFC fighter any day of the week. Personally.
Same, bro. So, bro, what do you think Jake Paul could go from here, bro? You think Jake Paul should retire? You think he should rematch? You think he should fight somebody else? What do you think he should go from here?
I'm not gonna lie. You do say like when a boxer loses to a guy, they try to make him rematch him, but you said they should move on with their career. But in this case, I think Jake should go for the rematch in America specifically, and because I think he can knock out Tommy Fury, but to be honest with you, and I think the knockout was there, and I think the decision was kind of it was a questionable decision. So I think he could get Tommy Fury, to be honest, in a rematch, we don't know, man. Maybe Tommy Fury gonna be like he gonna feel like accomplished. We don't know if Tommy Fury gonna come in the rematch the same way he did, they're like during the first fight. He might not have that same intensity.
I agree, bro. I think it should be a rematch too. For personally, bro, I haven't watched the fight in its entirety. So I watched a couple rounds and I've seen the highlights. I'm gonna go back and watch it in its entirety because I have to, bro. I have to know how possibly this motherfucker end up with the decision, bro. Like, bro, did he had to have beat the shit like decisively out of Jake, bro, for those other rounds, bro. Because if he knocked him down twice, so he won those 2 rounds, right? Even if you do the point takeaway, that's still the 9-10 round, right? So that means that he had to make up for 6 extra rounds, bro. How the fuck is that possible, bro? How is that possible, bro? That's just confusing me, bro. So I'm gonna have to go back and check it out, bro. Like I can't, like I'm gonna stay up all night thinking about that shit if I don't do it. Hey, bro, how you make people mods on this channel? You know, bro?
No, I don't know. I think you I think you just grant them a position. I don't know how YouTube works behind the scenes, like from YouTube perspective.
It'll allow it got the little thing by their name and it says star comment, put user in timeout, or block user. It don't got the option to make them a mod, bro. Let me see if I go to settings. What happened, bro? Nah, they ain't there, bro. But yeah, bro. Jake Paul better fucking rematch this guy, bro. But I don't think Tommy Fury takes it, bro. I don't think he wanted to take it the first time, bro. Didn't Fury say like if he loses, bro, that he can't come home or some shit like that, bro?
Yeah, they said he came home and they said he gonna get disowned from the family. From the
Hilarious.
Fury family.
So why did Daddy ain't get disowned, bro, for getting his ass knocked out by Henry? What's his name again?
Akinwande,
bro. He put Fury's ass to sleep, bro. Who you got for KSI versus Jake? Jake, bro.
Bro, what?
He's already he's already graduated. I don't know if you guys watch Dragon Ball Z or something, bro, but he's like, it would be like Goku going fight Krillin. Like, bro, that's like they were rivals at one time, but that he's moved on from that, bro. Like his power levels way higher than fucking KSI, bro. Like,
you know, they asked Jake if he would ever fight his brother. He was like, nah, because he don't know if Logan will be okay with being like the older brother that loses to the little brother. You know
and that's facts, bro. Because he dedicates himself to the sport. Like people say what they want about Jake Paul. One thing you can't call him is undisciplined. And we have champions throughout history, bro. I mean, do I need to name names, bro? Like Riddick Bowe, bro. Riddick Bowe was undisciplined, bro. Riddick Bowe got the M's in his count, bro. He stopped training. Jake Paul got the M's before he started training, bro. And he's still fucking dedicated to the sport. They can't say he's not getting better every time, bro. Like I was looking at the comments and reading them, bro. They were saying Jake Paul was trash. He was this. Tommy Fury was trash. Good for Tommy, but I thought he was gonna knock him out, though. Bro, they were just saying a whole bunch of shit that I was just like scratching my head, like, damn, bro. These motherfuckers don't know shit about. I see what, bro. I used to always like Roger Mayweather so fucking angry all the time, bro. I get it, bro. I get it. People don't know shit about boxing, bro. Boxing fan. Ali barely trained for the first Norton fight. Norton fought a guy named Henry Clark. Yeah, he underestimated Norton the first time. Nobody thought. I remember even Howard Cosell was like, either Ali has slipped tremendously or we're watching a really good boxer in Ken Norton. So yeah, nobody thought he was going to beat Ali. They underestimated him. So Ali didn't train as well as he should. But even with that, the styles were still nightmares for Ali. The style was still a nightmare for Ali. Like, that's what I mean. That's how I measure a fighter's greatness, by his character and how he responds to a style that's supposed to be like, you know, his vinegar and baking soda type of style. Like, supposed to be his match. That they perform good in a fight like that, whether they win or lose, that makes them gain respect for me because it shows me something. Like shit, I was telling Bo the other day, like a lot of people don't know this, but I wasn't a big Wilder fan, bro, until that third Fury fight. That third Fury fight showed me that Wilder had grit, bro. Like he showed me that all these excuses and all that other shit, bro, he still got up, and he was trying to get up after he got knocked down that in the 11th or whenever he got knocked down. That shit made a fan out of me, bro. It showed me character, bro. Even though he made all these excuses and all that shit, bro, I was very impressed with that specific area that he shined in, that he was able to get up and he was still able to knock Fury down after being knocked down himself. It was a lot of questions that he answered. That's another one they say about Mike Tyson, bro. Mike Tyson ain't went up against no real people when he met resistance, bro.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how stupid these motherfuckers is, bro. Tyson ain't met no resistance. What was Buster Douglas, bro? He was beating the shit out of Tyson for 10 rounds and Tyson knocked him down, bro. So how stupid these fucking fans is, bro. What are you talking about? He didn't meet resistance. Like this, Tyson was getting pieced up by Razor Ruddock in the first fight, bro. Yeah, Wilder still has to. It was still trying to get up. Yeah, he was. The incredible thing about Ali is he fought everybody. He competed against everybody exactly, and most of the people in their primes. Of course, he caught people out of their primes. You know, like the Archie Moore. But that had nothing to do with him
and
aging
Floyd
them out.
Patterson.
It just happened to do with different generations. Yeah, different.
Yeah.
It wasn't like he aged them out. Like he was around. He was like, I'm gonna wait till this
waiting on the sideline.
Like he just came in, immediately fought the best, and then fought the best of his time, and then fought the best of the next. Ali is so rare. He did something that I haven't seen in boxing repeated, where normally the young lion will take out the old lion, right? Like how Sugar Ray Leonard got took out by fucking Norris and Camacho. Ali beat the young lion in Foreman. He did, like, he survived different eras. He came in when he was younger, beat the old lion, which was Sonny Liston, then lost his belts, got knocked down by Joe Frazier, reigned in that, went back and beat Joe Frazier, and then beat George Foreman, who was supposed to come in and be the end of Ali's era. Like, he made it where he reigned supreme through all of those eras. Then I don't think that'll ever be done. People don't fight like the way that sports designed today, where people can avoid people and hide behind their promoters. That shit will never ever happen again, bro. Yeah, the exhibition he had with, or was it Inoki? Can't remember that guy's name, but yeah, I remember where he was kicking Ali in the legs. Ali beat guys that would reign for 100 years. Exactly. Exactly. Liston and Foreman, bro. I don't know anybody who would have been like he
deadly ass combination.
Then came in and was the underdog in both fights and still won. Like Ali was just an odds guy where he come in and would upset the apple cart, bro, and reign for as long as he reigned and still accomplish what he accomplished. That shit's amazing, bro. He's an amazing fighter. That's why he's my GOAT. Just based off accomplishments. Like, you know, the typical answer, Sugar Ray. Oh, Sugar Ray Robinson is the greatest of all time. Sugar Ray Robinson quit in the ring, bro. I can't get that out of my head. He quit in Maxim, bro, against Maxim. Ali didn't quit against Joe Frazier, who was beating the shit out of him in Thriller Manila, and he was out of shape. Ali had an exhibition with a steroided up guy and was pushing him back, and Ali was super strong. Oh, you told me about that boxing fight. I forgot to investigate into it. I've been busy, bro. I'm gonna go back and investigate into that. Plus, Ali defeated Liston in 64 years into his pro career. Then second in 74 against Foreman. Yes. That's crazy. That's like a 10-year gap, bro. That's a 10-year gap where he was the underdog in both fights, and he beat both of the top dogs who would have arguably reigned without that loss to him. That's how fucking insane that was. Then after Foreman, he went on to beat people like Ernie Schaefer's, Ron Lyle. Like, bro, he beat all of the young lions from that generation after beating Foreman. Like, that is crazy, bro.
And these were some guys that, I mean, whatchamacallit didn't fight.
Bro, as great as people try to make Larry Holmes seem, bro, Larry Holmes never fought Foreman.
Yeah.
Larry Holmes never fought Frazier. Frazier was around when Larry Holmes there. He never fought him. They sparred and he broke Larry Holmes' ribs. Like, there's some names that are on Ali's resume that Larry Holmes could have easily fought, especially because they were on their way out. But he never fought them. And the guy that he fought that gave him the toughest
Frazier
fight
was on his way out.
The guy that he fought that gave him his tough fight was Ken Norton, bro. And Ali beat Ken Norton. Like, I feel like Ken Norton did enough to beat Larry Holmes. I think Ali should have steered clear of Schaefer's. Apparently, a lot of the damage came there. Damage came from sparring. A lot of sparring and getting hit on the back of the neck. Ali got hit with a lot of rabbit punches. Ali could have quit in 74 and had nothing left to prove. He had already avenged his loss to Frazier and Norton. Exactly. He avenged Frazier, avenged Norton. He could have just retired, let Foreman reign for as long as Foreman would have reigned. But he was like, nah, fuck that. Sign the contract, Foreman. Went and beat Foreman's ass. Then after he beat Foreman's ass, you know, he told everybody he was a scholar of the world. He was prophesying about me. But after he told everybody he was a scholar of the world, he later went on to beat Ken Norton, amazing feat, and then he beat Schaefer's, and I'm just like, bro, that is wild, bro. Like, that's crazy, bro.
Bro, truth be told, Shavers would have been a champion had he not fought whatchamacallit.
Holmes.
If he not fought Holmes and went the other route, he would have become a champion.
If Schaefer's would, he just was a victim of being born
In the wrong era.
In the wrong era. If Schaefer's could go in a time capsule and be born today, bro, he'd be unified heavyweight. Ali Troll, listen outside his house. Yeah, that shit was hilarious. Coming with that last week. Sonny Liston, you big ugly bear, come out and fight me. Yeah, that shit was hilarious, bro. He could have quit after the Foreman fight. Yeah, he could have gone. Nobody came close to Ali's resume. Bro, they don't even come close to Ali's skills, bro. Ali fought 15 rounds on his toes as a heavyweight, extremely fast. That's why I say, bro, when people give the argument, oh, we're going to talk about the greatest list, they always say Sugar Ray Robinson. And it's because they've been told by their father, who was told by his grandfather, who was told by his father. And they accept it as truth. Me, on the other hand, I go by the eye test, accomplishments, and my rationale. And I say Sugar Ray Robinson quit in a fight. Ali never quit in a fight. Sugar Ray Robinson, the people that he lost to were not world beaters, bro. Nobody be like, man, Randy Turpin was a motherfucker. GOAT. And he beat, you know what I mean? He beat Sugar Ray. Like a lot of the fights that Sugar Ray had, he fought the opponents 5 times, 3 times, 2 times. Like a lot of his record is people that he's beaten already. Like Ali would beat them, but they didn't go no more than 3 times, bro. And the only time they get the rematches is because they either beat Ali or, you know what I mean, gave Ali trouble and he wanted to prove he was the best. That's a different story. So when I stack up resume, skills, I know Ali. I know what people are gonna say. Ali said Sugar Ray was a GOAT. It's because that was his idol. It would be like me boxing saying Tyson's the greatest. You know what I mean? And I've surpassed Tyson as far as accomplishment, skill, whatever. You're just paying homage. But if we use the actual eye test, bro, he not fucking. Sugar Ray Robinson's not fucking with Ali, bro. The fight was essential. Shit. Not many people realize that Ali was a 3-time undisputed when he beat Foreman. Facts. There's like 10 to 20 good names on Ali's resume. Hall of Famers, bro. Hall of Famers, bro. Like greatest of all time people on Ali's resume, bro. Go look at Sugar Ray resume, bro. You can find some great people on there, but not a lot, bro. You can find a lot of people that's no name people that's not memorable that he done fought like 4 or 5 times or 3 times or 2 times. Like a lot of when I looked at his record, I was like, what the fuck? Sugar Ray fought this guy 3 times, bro. Nobody even know who this motherfucker is.
But what about Gene Foreman, man? Jake LaMotta.
Those people only got famous because of their performance against Sugar Ray, bro. They were great fighters. I'm not gonna take from them. They were great fighters, but it wasn't like the people that Ali fought and beat had built up a reputation separate from Ali. Foreman was knocking Ken Norton cold as a motherfucking milkshake. You get what I'm saying? Like destroyed Joe Frazier. It wasn't like he fought Ali and then got the Ali.
Got popular.
Yeah.
Ali came around and beat him.
Yeah, it was independent because like I got a short. I don't know if anybody ever seen that short I posted, but Customato's talking about how he was supposed to fight. Sugar Ray Robinson was supposed to fight Floyd Patterson. But he was like, you know, basically like if you want to commit suicide, he shouldn't use Floyd Patterson to do it. And the fight never came to fruition. And I just feel like, why the fight never came to fruition if Sugar Ray was the guy that everybody says he was? I feel like Ali would have took that fight. He literally fought a kicker, a kickboxer, bro, a wrestler. Ali would fight anybody. Schaefer's people admitted that he landed the right hand. Klitschko landed on Joshua. Joshua would not get up. Yeah, I agree with that. Shit, they ain't even just Joshua, bro. If he landed that right hand on a lot of people, bro, they wouldn't get up. Did you see how Larry Holmes reacted to that right hand, bro?
That nigga died.
It wasn't even full power because he was up on his tippy toes. Like he wasn't able to just sit down because Larry Holmes was a mover. Mike Tyson is no accident. He fought in a tournament against the best in the business and scooped up 1 belt at a time, like Thanos, bro. He went through the division collective Infinity Stones. Like I'm here, like bro, if he would have fought Tim Witherspoon, they would say, oh, well, even when he had Tim Witherspoon under his belt, they still would say he didn't fight nobody, bro. And becoming the undisputed Leno in 4 years, youngest heavyweight champion of all time. I think he want to say he's the youngest undisputed heavyweight of all time too. Schaefer's apparently blew up someone's gloves. Yeah, he did. Larry Holmes looked like he died. Yeah, he actually popped the glove. The next video I'm gonna do, man, that I've been trying to work on. I've been working on this video for a while now too, but I wanted to do the hardest punches of all time, and I wanted to I wanted to make that one special, bro, because I'm putting a lot of thought, logic, and physics into it, and I want that video to be special. But I'm gonna do the hardest heavyweight punches of all time. Obviously, the heavyweight division is gonna be the hardest punches, right? So I don't have to put the hardest heavyweight punch. I'm just put the hardest punches of all time. Schaefer's punch was called the Widowmaker. The Widowmaker in some circles. That's hilarious. Punches are born, not made. That's hilarious, bro. I'm stealing that from Schaefer's, bro. I'm gonna call my right hand the Widowmaker, bro. I make widows out of fucking men, bro. That's hilarious, bro. But yeah, bro, like I'm gonna do that hardest punches shit, bro. And I've been working on that shit, bro. Did you check out the Tommy Hearns versus
Julian Jackson?
Julian Jackson,
yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, bro. That's basically. I've been hearing that argument too much in the YouTube comment section, where people think Jackson's the hardest puncher of all time, and I'm like, he was a hard puncher, bro. But the hardest, I can't give him that, bro. I can't give him that, bro. I feel like Tommy Hearns punches harder than him, bro.
Because how far it went up.
He's more proven, bro.
In the speed,
bro. The fact that he was able to do it against a cruiserweight, bro. I don't give a fuck who the cruiserweight is, like. The fact that a welterweight was able to do that, bro, I don't even think people realize how fucking insane that is, bro. It would be like
cruiserweights weigh like 190.
Floyd Mayweather going up and knocking out fucking John Ruiz, or knocking down John Ruiz. Excuse me. Schaefer's opponents did not know the fight was over until they took off his glove. That's hilarious. They probably still was like, did I win? They said Mike Tyson was like that after the Holyfield fight. He thought he knocked him out. That's what they said, bro.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they said Mike Tyson went to the dressing room, was like, what round did I knock him out in? And they was like come here, baby, raise your head, like
against Holyfield or Douglas?
Holyfield.
What? I didn't know that.
The funny thing about the Customato connection and the heavyweights is the two youngest heavyweight fighters were Mike and Floyd. Yes, that Customato basically got lightning striking twice, bro. That's like, what are the odds of that he would get the two youngest champions of all time? You know, a lot of people, like the generation now, loves Customato, but Customato was a rebel, bro. He was a fugitive from boxing. People had outlawed him. They didn't like Customato during this time, and it's crazy that Teddy Atlas would kind of follow in his footsteps. Schaefer's opponents wanted to use their gloves, put back on the corner, refused to say the fight is over. Yeah, bro. Schaefer's had that power, bro. He's on my list, bro. He's on my list, boxer fan. You got to tune in to see. Man, I applied for the YouTube partnership. If they approve me, bro, I got like 6 videos already ready to drop, bro. Like where I'm giving people like deeper insight. There are people who, like, when my videos drop, right when they drop, they already hit the dislike button, bro. That's how weird these grown ass motherfuckers is, bro. They follow me only to dislike my videos. Why would you follow somebody just to dislike their videos, bro? And then not only that, bro, like, I'm the only one who can see the dislikes, bro. Nobody else see. Everybody else see 50 likes, 60 likes, 30 likes. These stupid motherfuckers are wasting their time, bro. So I'm never going to give those guys great insight to the game of boxing, bro. They could go to their local gym, or they can get their ass in the ring and get beat themselves to figure this stuff that I'm trying to share with everybody. But the hardcore, are they gonna have to pay for it? They're gonna have to pay for my membership and then learn the sport of boxing. But they're not getting that shit free. They can kiss my ass, bro. I'm not helping my enemies eat, bro. But like, when they do approve me, bro, I got some shit ready, bro. Some cold ass fucking videos. Like, I released good ones, bro. But the ones that are really, really special, I'm saving for like the members only, bro. Like, you know, the people who I feel like are real supporters. But then again, bro, these men are so fucking sensitive, bro. They had to been raised by their aunties, bro, or some shit, bro. that they would follow me, bro. I'm pretty sure they would pay money, bro. Pay money to hear me talk about my opinion to try to steal from me, bro. Cus D'Amato fought against the mob control. He did, bro. He did, bro. I read the Tyson book, and he was talking about how Cus D'Amato fought against the mob. It's a pretty good ass book. Get a chance, bro. You might want to read on that, bro. How the Cus D'Amato, Mike Tyson talking about Cus D'Amato. He even said how he was jealous of Floyd Patterson in the book. Pretty badass shit.
Whoa, really? I gotta check that out. Yeah, he was jealous of Floyd Patterson.
Yeah, because Cus held him in such high regards.
Mm-hmm.
And Mike wanted to be the only one, bro. He felt like I'm the protege. You bitch, what the fuck, Floyd Patterson? What about me? You know what I mean? Like he was just egotistical, so he didn't like that. But yeah, bro. I can't wait. Bro. Bro, I think that's so weird, bro. Because on YouTube, bro, if I don't like somebody's content, I don't subscribe to their channel. And if I'm subscribed, I definitely won't hit like or dislike. That is such a that's draining my energy to even think about that they would follow me all day, watch my video to the entirety just to put a dislike for nobody else to see. This niggas was raised by women, bro. Niggas was raised by women, bro.
They aunties.
Got to, bro.
Aunties and big sis.
They definitely when they eat late night and they eat late night snacks, bro. They definitely hit the refrigerator with their hips to close it, bro. Floyd Patterson thought he knocked Johansson down when he got up after being put on the floor. I didn't know that, Con. I didn't know that. I know Floyd Patterson has the record for most knockdowns ever by a heavyweight. Like nobody's ever been knocked down as much as Floyd. I know that because Floyd was really a middleweight that Cus D'Amato put skills into and ballooned him up to a heavyweight so he could have success. He really wasn't a full-fledged heavyweight. That's why he got knocked down so much. But as far as his talent, I mean, he has some fast-ass hands, but I don't think he's shit like Mike. Like, it's crazy that all of them, Jose Torres, him, and Mike Tyson all got taught the peekaboo, but all of them have different styles about how
using the peekaboo.
It just shows you, like, shit. I remember one time Mike Tyson was like, "It's not people talking about the style to make fights, but it's not the style; it's the morale behind the style." He always sounded like he was crying back then, bro. It's because he had a lot of pain, bro. Like, I think his daughter had died in 2000. He had a lot of pain back then, bro. But Tyson was ready to go to war, bro. He didn't give a fuck, bro. Nigga walked up on Lennox Lewis, bro, swung at him and started biting him, bro, when they was on the ground, bro.
Thanks. I see that. Yeah, but he's talking about the morale behind the style.
Basically, Floyd Patterson could never fight like Mike because he wasn't as aggressive as Mike Tyson was. He just had the skills, like he was fast hands, fast. But Mike Tyson was naturally more aggressive, so he fit perfectly within that system. So that his morale was different. That's what he was trying to convey to people.
Go ahead. I wish some mother hit me low. Yeah, hit me low. I wish he'd do that. It's on like a mother. Bring Andrews allowed on. Bring those guys. They can keep their title. I don't want their title. I want to strip them of their health. Because I've been paying. I want them to see pain. I want their kids to see pain. Lennox Lewis, I want his kids to, oh, Daddy, are you okay, Dad? Yeah, I don't care about them because they don't care.
Oh, Daddy, are you okay, Daddy? Bro, Mike was a savage, bro. Floyd Patterson was a very small heavyweight, but very skilled. Yeah, he was 182 pounds. Yes, he wasn't that big. He wasn't that big, and he was able to get away with it because the heavyweights at that time was new. The division was newer, so you know what I mean. The guys were lighter, but I mean,
before they got big, I guess.
Yeah,
it was kind of like smaller heavyweights.
But Joe Louis was a giant slayer back then, bro. Joe Louis was a fucking beast, bro.
Bro, yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Then I didn't realize how like those guys was like some of them got like those guys was punchers, bro. Them giants that Joe Louis was knocking out, like
it looked like they was in a different weight class, bro. They knuckles and shit compared to him, bro. It was just that shit looked ridiculous. It didn't look fair, bro. But Joe Louis had a tendency of making shit fair with his fists, bro.
Hold up, man. Hold up, man. We talking about heavyweights we talking about middleweights who moved up to heavyweight with skill, man. You forgetting about Chris Bird, bro.
Man, hey, I don't know. Hey, Kyle, I don't know if you knew this or not, bro. But I am the hugest anti Chris Bird supporter, bro. I remember watching him growing up in high school, and I've always thought he was extremely overrated from his skills to his skill set to the way he fought. I do not like Chris Bird, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. Like, I do not like him, bro. And I feel like he's extremely overrated. I remember him in a press conference calling Lennox Lewis out. And I'm like, bro, what the? It reminds me of Tony Harrison calling out Mel, bro. Like, what the fuck are you? Leave that bear alone, bro. Don't poke that fucking bear. I remember Chris Bird has a YouTube channel, bro. And in that YouTube channel, bro, he talks about stories like that people wouldn't know. Like, and he talked about how Tyson was already known in the amateur program, bro. And he said that there was a tournament and these two fighters from where he was from was fighting, and both of them were not trying to win because they didn't want to fight Mike Tyson. Like, it was clearly obvious, like they were trying to throw the fight, but both of them were doing it at the same time. So it ended up being a horrible fight. Neither one of them wanted to win to go on to fight Tyson, bro. Marciano retired at the perfect time. He avoided the bigger guys like Ingemar Johansson, Eddie Mitchin, and Cleveland Williams and Sonny Liston. I think what you call it stood a good chance of beating 4 out of those 5 guys. Rocky Marciano. I think Rocky Marciano. See, a lot of people look, and this might be my next live, bro. I think I'm gonna do this on my next live, kind.
That's a good idea.
Nobody ever looks at a shorter person and say he has a size advantage. They always think size advantage is height. But if you ever punched or been in a ring with a shorter fighter, they could be a nightmare for you, especially if they're awkward and they're shorter to the ground and you're missing a lot of your punches. And when you miss, you leave an opening to where they could just spring up and fill the hole with a punch. Like, that's what made Mike Tyson so effective and so dangerous, is that people had heard the stories about Mike and how hard he hit, but then when they get in there and they just think, oh, I got to do is jab and control range, and then they throw their jab and Mike Tyson slips it, and he even created a counter punch opportunity for himself, and they on the ground, they're like, damn, shit looks easier on TV than it is in the ring. But like, yeah, nobody looks and say the shorter fighter, they always say he's at a disadvantage. Nobody says the shorter fighter has an advantage, but there's advantages to being short, especially when they teach you in boxing. What do people blade their body for? They want to be a smaller target, right? So smaller target is good. So why, when it comes to height, is it, oh, well, you're a shorter guy, you're a smaller target? I mean, Vladimir Klitschko is a bigger target than Mike Tyson. That's just physics, bro. Just with them standing in front of a square up, it would be easier to hit Vlad because he has more body. Just logically thinking about this. But yeah, that's sometimes when you're short, you're at an advantage. And I think Rocky had that going for him. The fact that Rocky was awkward, he was a really awkward fighter. And the fact that not only was he awkward, but he was short with short arms. So he could land a lot of short shots in the inside. He could maneuver his body up and down in that awkward position that he do. He would lean back from punches. He would throw punches to different angles, throw the Fred Flintstone punches where he's clubbing. Like, Rocky was a tough fight for anybody. And that's why Custom Motto has so much respect for Rocky. He displayed it in that video that I chopped up on my page. Chris Bird was definitely a middleweight campaigning the heavyweight. He definitely was, bro. I do not like Chris Bird. I'm actually so disappointed at Tua for losing to Chris Bird, bro. Like, how the fuck do you lose to Chris Bird, bro? It's crazy. And he knocked Michael Moore out, you know what I mean, in the first round. I understand that.
Bro, you know he knocked out Ruiz. Oh, my bad.
Go ahead.
He knocked out Ruiz in 40 seconds, bro. John Ruiz.
Oh, yeah, he did. I do remember that, bro. Bro, you know what's the funniest thing about John Ruiz that I remember, other than him be getting picked on by everybody who wanted to move up and get a belt? The fact that his trainer, Norman Stone, bro, he was fucking hilarious. Bro, I'm gonna make a short with Norman Stone in there.
Bro,
Bro, he was cussing the referee the entire fight, and then when the referee kicked him out, he was surprised, like, why'd you kick me out, motherfucker? Why'd you kick me out? It was hilarious. I understand that, but in terms of Marciano, the level of training, strength, and conditioning. But if you're doing the hypothetical kind, you got to put Rocky in those times and give him the same advantages, or put them in the Rockies' time and take away the advantages that they have with the nutrition and all that stuff. If you're gonna do that hypothetical and make it fair, he did at an 8-month camp. He did, but Mike Marciano could fight. Definitely use a smaller stature to his full advantage. Agreed. But yeah, Norman Smiley. I'm gonna make a short of that, bro. Don't you fucking do it. Don't you fucking do, bro. He reminds me of the trainers from the video game. Like he's like the dude from Rocky, the old man that ended up dying.
Mickey.
He's like Mickey, bro. He's the real life version of Mickey, bro.
Yeah.
Like cussing and everything, hard ass. Like that motherfucker was hilarious, bro. I enjoyed watching John Ruiz
Most
fight
animated trainer of all
because of him,
time.
right? Because of him, bro.
His corner work.
Hilarious, bro. He got kicked out and act like he did nothing, bro. He was
I
like,
see
"What
that.
the fuck? Yeah, motherfucker, bro." That shit was hilarious. He was upset, bro. He could
That's
not
when he was
believe.
fighting Galata, I think, right?
Yes, bro. He could not believe that these referees that he cussed out for the entire fight had the nerve to kick him out like they told him he would if he continued to act that way, bro.
No, man, he definitely one of the he definitely the best trainer of all time, bro.
Bro, what you think about AJ working with Derek James, bro?
I think it's a dangerous combination, man. I ain't gonna lie. I think with that combination, bro, AJ might take over again, bro. To be honest with you, at first, you know,
Drake. Drake.
Go ahead, bro.
no, I was just saying because, like, I mean, Derek James is kind of, you know, he like the top, you know, he like one of the best trainers in the game right now, bro. And AJ, you know, he a good student. I think that's a bad combination for the division for the heavyweights. I'm not talking about like for AJ himself. I'm talking about like AJ gonna be dangerous. Is what I'm trying to say.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. So I'm thinking about putting money on AJ knocking out the guy that he's fighting, Franklin. I think he's gonna knock that guy out, bro. I think that AJ naturally. See, people forget, bro. People only remember what you did last, and that's why people fury in fights because they know the judge is gonna be like, "Well, he lost the entire fight, but he stole around because he had a 30-second flirt." People understand that that's how human beings' brains work. So in the sport of boxing, bro, they always look at what you performed last, what you did last, the right hand you threw last, et cetera, et cetera. They judge you off your last performance, and they basically saying AJ should hang it up for losing a decision in 2 fights, which is the stupidest shit in the world to me. But if you look at AJ and how he performs against guys his size, I just talked about the size disadvantage of being a disadvantage for the taller person. Nobody ever thinks of it in terms of that. But AJ fighting guys who are like 6 foot average, Dylan White's height, like those guys. Well, let me stop. Dylan White's taller than a motherfucker. He just looks short. But when he fights guys like Franklin's height, bro, he does fairly well, bro. Like natural heavyweights, not really speedy guys like Franklin. I'm like, bro, he's tailor made for AJ. Marciano, why the hell does Joshua need Derek James for Franklin? I don't think he needs him for Franklin per se. I think he just needs a new trainer in general. And I think that this is going to be like not a tune up per se.
It's a chance to get acclimated to like
to jail because most fighters are vulnerable when they get with a new trainer, no matter who it is. If it's Emmanuel Stewart, Teddy Atlas, that's when they're the most vulnerable because they have to have time to build a chemistry and a trust between trainer and fighter. Because the fighter has to trust the trainer and trainer has to trust the fighter, and they both have to be on the same accord when they're game planning and battle planning. So he just giving it time to gel. But hopefully AJ stays with him, bro. I don't like that he keeps training the trainer, bro. Like I don't feel like Robert Garcia was a good fit from the beginning. And I just don't feel like, I feel like Robert Garcia. All right, let me get on Robert Garcia, bro. I think I said this on my other live. I feel like Robert Garcia is a coward, bro. I feel like Robert Garcia is a coward because the whole situation with AJ. I can remember Robert Garcia in maybe like 2013 saying AJ's a bad motherfucker. He's a bad motherfucker. And then when AJ lost to Usyk, he was just saying that Usyk is just, he has his number and AJ's mentally weak and et cetera, et cetera. And then he still took the job. So that makes me think that he took the job knowing that AJ would lose or could possibly lose, but he didn't give a fuck. He just was in it for the check. Then he didn't even want to fly to the UK to train with AJ, or not the UK. What was it, in the Saudi? What did they fight at?
Saudi Arabia.
He didn't even want to fly to fight with him. He didn't want to get out of his comfort zone, but he wanted the fighter to get out of his comfort zone. How could you demand the fighter get out of his comfort zone, but you don't want to get out of your comfort zone? He wants AJ to come to America so he could be comfortably training AJ and training his other stable of fighters. That's cowardice to me, bro. Like, either take the job or don't. You're Robert Garcia, not Emmanuel Stewart. You're Robert Garcia. You're not Eddie Futch. You don't get to demand a fighter come to you. Because, bro, you made improvements on AJ, but not enough to where he should be up your ass 24/7 trying to get knowledge from you, bro. That's ridiculous, bro. Frank Listen is a confidence rebuilder, definitely. De La Hoya used to change trainers like underwear, definitely. Bro, story time, bro. I found this out, bro, a while back. So Teddy Atlas was beefing with Freddie Roach. And the reason Freddie Roach was beefing with Teddy Atlas because Freddie Roach knows Teddy Atlas is a better trainer than him. It's always been a hidden secret.
Wait, for real?
Yes, bro. First off,
I agree, but I just didn't know like Freddie Roach acknowledged it.
They're from two different schools. So Freddie Roach is from Eddie Futch, Teddy Atlas is from Customato. Customato and Eddie Futch didn't like each other. So there's a natural rivalry from the two teachers. But the fact that Teddy Atlas was not prestige a trainer, he was actually outlawed in boxing on the outside. And they didn't look at him as a trainer because he got that job at Friday Night Fights, transitioned in that and became a great commentator. And then he got that, and because he was such a good commentator, people would come to him to work with him in his fights because they knew he knew his shit. So that being said, when Teddy Atlas worked with Timothy Bradley and he was fighting Manny Pacquiao, bro, he started talking all kind of shit about Teddy Atlas and talking about how Teddy Atlas didn't like him. And Teddy Atlas was confused, like, huh? Because they've been on Friday Night Fights and had a good time. Like, there was no beef. So he didn't understand where this was coming from. But I understand completely. Freddie Roach is a great trainer, but Freddie Roach knows that Teddy Atlas is better than him. He doesn't want Teddy Atlas to get in the game and get fighters and start getting stables because it would be a threat to his status. People view Freddie Roach as the best trainer of our era.
Boxing. Yeah.
But that's not true. Teddy Atlas is he's a better strategist. He's better in real. That's another live I'm gonna have to do. The greatest trainers of all time and what makes a great trainer. But he's better in real time at recognizing stuff. He's better at making adjustments, telling the fighters what they got hit with. He's a better corner man, definitely, than Freddie Roach. So he's better at the strategy part, and he's better at the adjustment part, and he's a better corner man. So he beats Freddie Roach in all of these categories. What he's able to see in real time and recognize, he's better than him in all of those categories. Because his commentating helped with that also. He didn't see different fights, different styles, every style fighter, every fighter, different ages. He knows the game. Not only did he do that, but Customato had the film library where he was able to do it before he even got in the game. So he put hours before he even became a trainer. But with that being said, he knows that. So this is what Teddy Atlas said. Teddy Atlas said he don't know where this shit is coming from, the beef. He said it's crazy because Freddie Roach had an obligation to train a fighter, right? And he had an obligation to train a fighter. But Oscar De La Hoya went to Teddy Atlas, which tells you a lot. He went to Teddy Atlas over Freddie Roach. But he went to Teddy Atlas and asked Teddy Atlas to train him. And Teddy Atlas told him he would love to train him. He was like, I'm human. Like, y'all, of course I want a shot at beating one of the greatest fighters of all time in Floyd Mayweather. Of course I want the biggest payday of my life. But he was like, I had another fighter I was training and I was obligated to train him. And it's not his fault. He's not Oscar De La Hoya. So he refused to fight. He told Oscar De La Hoya he couldn't do it. So they went to Freddie Roach. Freddie Roach had a fighter with a fight that week. And he didn't show up for the fight that week because he was training out. He took the job with Oscar De La Hoya. So he abandoned that fighter. It's crazy, bro.
Damn. So really, Freddie Roach was like the second pick. Like he was like the second.
Not only was he the second pick, but he accepted and he had another obligation, bro. Like he had been training this guy for this fight, was supposed to work the corner, and he said fuck it because a better opportunity came along. And I feel like that's
The
dirtbag shit, bro.
nobility is different.
Yeah, that's dirtbag shit. Teddy Atlas could have did the same thing, but he was like, "Nah, I already gave my word to this fighter that I was gonna do this." Like, and then even when Timothy Bradley fought Manny Pacquiao, like, man, a lot of Freddie Roach's accolades came from a fighter who was an all-time great. You get what I'm saying, bro? Like, it would be the equivalent of saying,
Yeah.
well, Kevin Rooney is a better trainer than Angelo Dundee because Mike Tyson beat Angelo Dundee fighters. Like, nah, bro, that's not the case.
Facts. Hey, facts.
So yeah, bro. I think secretly Freddie Roach is jealous of Teddy Atlas, and he feels threatened by him. Because one thing I notice about human beings, bro, is they know, like, they have a good job at recognizing potential, bro. And the first thing they always try to do with potential, they either try to team up with other people to go against the potential, or they just try to convince the world that that's potential ain't what you think it is. And that's what I see out of Freddie Roach. Teddy Atlas is a huge proponent of the cuss method of this day. Yes. More about building a fighter. Yes. Eddie Fudge wasn't more of a psychologist. That was more of Customato. And I think Customato's method is right compared to Eddie Fudge. I feel like, Eddie Fudge, if I was to rate the trainers, Customato's at the top of the list in every category. He beats everybody.
I remember you mentioned the difference. You said that basically Joe Frazier would have been a much better fighter with Teddy Atlas than he was with Eddie Fudge. I think you mentioned something like that. Or am I
Yes.
wrong?
Yes, he definitely would have. The styles. Eddie Fudge did well. What's up, 6Z? Eddie Fudge did well with, like, fighters have styles, trainers have styles too, and some of them are good
Yes.
with certain styles. Like Emmanuel Stewart is a great trainer, but I don't think Emmanuel Stewart could train Mike Tyson better than Teddy Atlas would, because Emmanuel Stewart is his favoritism is the big guys who could probe with their jabs and set up certain shots. Mike Tyson's not fighting like that, bro.
Facts.
So yeah.
I think we had talked about this.
So yeah, just certain styles fit with certain trainers, and I think that Joe Frazier would have been better off with Customato or Teddy Atlas. He definitely would have moved his head in the proper manner too. Because I don't know if you noticed, Joe Frazier bobbed up and down, bro.
Up and down, yeah. With his and he would be facing the ground at points.
Yeah, he didn't even know where the shots was coming from. He had his eyes pinned to the ground, like he just guessing where the shots is coming from at this point, bro. Like, yeah, I think Joe Frazier could have been a hell of a lot better, bro, if he had Emmanuel Stewart had a great pairing with certain fighters like Tommy Hearns. All people with long arms and good jabs, bro. All people with long arms and good jabs. That was Emmanuel's dream. Emmanuel Stewart was supposed to work with Mike Tyson. Don King was gonna set it up where they worked together, but it never came to fruition because Don King had a fallout with Emmanuel Stewart, and then he went to go work with Lennox Lewis. So that pair never came to fruition, but that would have been pretty interesting to see, bro. I would have liked to see that. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Same.
Even though his style would not deal for Mike, it still was better than the people Mike had towards the end of that time. Like, Tommy Brooks is a good trainer, but I feel like Emmanuel Stewart's league is ahead of Tommy Brooks. Joe Frazier was a good routinely took a lot of punishment. I think Joe Frazier's downfall was his drinking.
Hey, I didn't even know he was a drinker. I ain't gonna lie until you mentioned it.
Yeah, he was a big alcoholic, bro. He was a big alcoholic. I think that Joe Frazier's drinking, abusing his body outside the ring, ballooning up in weight, took a toll on him, on top of his style accepting a lot of punishment coming forward. I think it was just he had both ends of the candlestick lit, and they caught up to him. Mike Tyson beat Tony Tucker, who was Emmanuel Stewart's fight at the time. He definitely did, Con. I remember before the fight with Mike Tyson, Emmanuel Stewart sued him or some shit, or he sued Emmanuel Stewart to get rid of him. I can't remember, bro. It's been a long time since I watched that fight. But before the fight, if you watch the full fight in the entirety and you watch the pre-fight, you'll see that before that fight, there was some legal action that they took against Emmanuel Stewart for him to be the manager of his career. Because back then they used to do trainer and promoter. I mean, trainer and manager. So the manager would be the trainer. Like the only person that do that shit now I could think of offhand is Eddie Reynoso and Canelo. But they don't do that shit these days.
I think Tony Tucker sued him.
That's what we talk about.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
that's what we talking about. Tony Tucker. These young dudes finally fought Paul and Fury. That's good. These young dudes finally fought Paul and Fury. I don't get you, Sigzy. I don't get what you're saying. Are you saying that they finally fought? Like it's finally young people are fighting? Is that what you're saying? Like in their prime? I agree, but I don't think Fury's gonna get the good end of this. I think that Fury has peaked, which is why he was crying. Like he's happy to win that belt that they just made up. The Saudi belt, I guess. That's what I call it. The oil belt.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
He's happy to win the oil belt, bro. The oil trophy. And I think he's gonna peak in his brain. He's gonna be like, I made it.
Mentally
peak. Yep. I made it to the promised land. And I don't think he'll accomplish anything in the sport. I think he's a fighter that would always do stuff and retire and go to reality shows. I don't think he's ever been 10 tones down in the boxing. I think that he's gonna get the worst of this victory. I think he's gonna win the battle and lose the war. I think he's gonna go on to accomplish nothing.
It's gonna be like Andy Ruiz, man.
Yeah. The fake Jake belt. Yeah. That man cried. He did everything but said he was going to Disneyland, bro. That's the only way that could have got even more weird if he was like, I'm going to Disneyland. But yeah, he basically celebrated, bro. Like he just beat a world beater. Maybe because he thought he lost. I don't know. But either way, bro, I think he's gonna get the worst of that. I don't think he's gonna do good after this. I think if he rematches Jake Paul knocks him out or wins. And I think if he goes on to fight a real more experienced boxer than Jake Paul, I think he's gonna get his ass knocked out. No, man, they were saying Paul's some invincible guy. Huh? No, I don't think they were saying that, Sigzy. I think they was just saying they thought Paul was a favorite. Like, cause I picked Paul to win. I don't think he's invincible though. I've seen Jake Paul rocked and beat up by sparring partners online. Tommy Fury was weepy celebrating his incredible victory against a YouTuber. Exactly, bro. That motherfucker. Yeah, he definitely was celebrating his victory over a YouTuber, bro. He said all the way up into the fight that he wasn't a real boxer. He ain't beat nobody. Discrediting the shit out of him. And then when he beats him, he cries fucking enough water to fill the fucking Nile River.
The Bears are who we thought they were. And that's why we took the damn field. Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook.
That's Jake Paul's locker room right now, bro. Yeah, bro. I don't know, bro. We'll see where this goes, bro. Because I doubt that he gives him a rematch. I feel like Tommy Fury strikes me as the little brother who beat you in a video game and knows it was luck and won't give you a rematch, bro. I hate when that shit happens. You ever had that happen, bro? Where you gaming with somebody and then like you normally beat them in the game, but they get that one victory and then they don't want to play you anymore, so they could just say that they undefeated versus you.
Yes, it's the most annoying thing in the world.
And I think that's what he's gonna.
So like it.
What you say?
No, you go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I think that's what he's gonna do, bro. Oh shit, bro! Jake Paul pulled up, bro.
Пошел.
He can't talk right now, bro. He a little concussed, bro. I put him back on. But yeah, bro, I think I definitely think that's what Tommy Fury is gonna do, bro. I'm really annoyed at, like I said, what I call the Fury dynasty, bro. The fact that the Furies, the people act like Furies are like the standard in boxing, bro. Like, bro, Tommy Fury ain't no champion, and neither is the John Fury, bro. John Fury got his ass, bro. Go look at the clips of John Fury getting his ass starched in his prime, bro. Why do you act like it's a dynasty, bro? I guess it would be the equivalent of the Mayweathers, but at least they had success, bro. Like Jeff Mayweather was successful, Roger was successful. Only one who wasn't successful was the daddy, bro. But I guess it's kind of similar to that. Believe it or not, Paul has a rematch clause. Oh shit! For an
Oh
8 round
yeah, I should have
fight.
said that. Yeah.
Oh shit! The other Furies are below average. Agreed, Khan. Agreed. I think the I I think yes, I agree. Below average, bro. Like average, they're in between average and trash.
You said average and trash. I ain't
Yeah,
never heard nobody say that.
bro,
That's funny.
they definitely on the spectrum, bro, between average and trash. Tommy gets a pat on the
Crazy.
head as an adopted child from doing the
Yeah, he
world
was
a service
adopted.
of being the child. That's hilarious, huh? The entire Fury dynasty is built around one man. Exactly. And if the man is current, it ain't even like history. Like my biggest pet peeve, at least it makes sense, right? Like, so if Hasim Rockman, both of his sons box, if both of his sons skipped the line and was entitled for a title shot, it would be like, okay, well, they built off the daddy's success and daddy's legacy, and now they just, taking it to a different level. They're not even the dude that they're building around is the current boxer and the current champion. Don't remember the old man. Check him out, 6Z, when you get a chance. Type in John Fury versus Henry. What's his name? Akamaway?
I can
Tamaway?
one day.
Akamwande. Type in that, bro. And check that knockout out. That dude punches like Wilder, bro. He just don't have the confidence of Wilder. He has the same body type and is fast. If he had the confidence of Wilder, he would have been devastating for that time. He knocked Lennox Lewis down. That's what make me think that if Wilder and Lennox Lewis ever fought, Wilder would get Lennox Lewis would get slept. Highlight.
Bro, I agree, bro. There had some people said that fucking Wilder would knock out Mike Tyson. I was like, bro, Wilder got a better chance of knocking out Lennox Lewis than he got of like beating Mike Tyson. Like that's crazy.
He said a highlight of John Fury's career was getting his lights put out by Henry, bro. That's hilarious, bro. Because it is a highlight of his career, bro. That's why I know. That's why I know
That's where
John
we know
Fury's,
him
bro.
from.
Bro, I don't know him outside of anything else other than getting knocked out, bro. That's a fucking hilarious, bro. It's true too. But yeah, bro. He basically like he does a lot of talking. But Fury's dad gets on my nerves, bro. All the fathers who are overbearing and just do a whole lot of unnecessary talking get on my nerves. But I get it. They're trying to be the villain. But John Fury's case, Fury's already a villain. You don't have to open your fucking mouth. You get what I'm saying? It's just so the whole Fury people, their whole family is weird to me, bro. All from Tyson Fury all the way down, bro. Or whatever. All three of them are just weird to me, bro. Like I can remember when they were fighting Wilder and the other brother, who's not even a boxer with the long hair, was like, "Come on, Bussy, I'll fuck you up." I was just like, "What? Huh? Like, what the fuck is going on here, bro? You're not even a bro. You have a family legacy where you can skip the line in the sport of boxing, bro. But you choose not to box. But you mean to tell me you gonna fuck somebody up outside the ring? Come on, man, cut it out. Cut it out, Fury,
Right. And what about the Benavidez Clay, man? Benavidez dynasty, bro.
bro. That shit. Bud put an end to that shit, bro.
Facts.
Bud put an end to that
Uh,
shit, bro. Like, had he beat Bud, bro, they would be talking about them in high regards, bro. But the fact that he didn't beat Bud, bro, it kind of like stained their career where people don't be talking, their name don't be buzzing like it used to, bro. I can remember at the time when they were up and coming, how they were talking about them in really high regards, like how they doing Fernando Vargas kids. Exactly. It's like listen to Jose Benavidez. Yes, it's like Jose on steroids, kind. It's like, what the fuck? Because Fury's always tries to lead to fighting, bro. Like, it's always like aggressive trash talk. Like, Tyson Fury will come in, oh, you fucking cunt, you fucking dosser. There's not a man more from his mother's pussy that could beat me. Like, his normal shit, bro. And then John Fury would come up and back him up and try to fight the opponent. It's like, John, sit your old ass down, bro. At least T.O.'s dad, when he's talking shit, he's only doing that, bro. He's not talking about inflicting violence on somebody. Like, sit your old ass down, bro. Damn, he only 58. Fury, I thought he was like 70. Exactly, bro. I think Henry knocked like 20 years off his life, bro. Like, in the fight games where you got that health bar. Henry knocked his health bar all the way down, bro, to like 3%.
Bro, he 58. Sugar Ray Leonard like in his 50s, right? And so is Mike Tyson, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yep. Mike Tyson and John Fury are the same age, bro. Around the same age, bro. That shit is that's crazy, bro. That's freakish, bro.
That is. I thought he was like 60 or 70. I agree.
Tell you how freakish that is. People was actually talking about Mike Tyson fighting Tyson Fury, bro. And he's the same age as Tyson Fury's daddy, bro. That's how much of a beast Tyson is, bro. But people won't pay attention to shit like that. They'll pay attention to people like Teddy Atlas who say shit like, oh, he's overrated. He's overrated. He never really had a challenge. Bro, it's easy for a person on the outside of the ring not taking punches saying he can't handle resistance. What the fuck are you didn't take any of them shots? Bro, I watched the man get his ass beat by Buster Douglas, bro, for fucking 10 rounds and still knocked him down. And if he would have had a couple seconds in the round, might have potentially finished Buster Douglas, bro. But like, bro, stop. They say another thing. Another guy tells me, oh, Tyson was a 6-round fighter. Because Emmanuel Stewart said so, bro. I agree with like 90% of what Emmanuel Stewart said. But Emmanuel Stewart, it benefits him. He has invested interest because his fighter's legacy is going to always be tied to Mike Tyson, and they're going to always say he fight Mike past his prime. So it's in his best interest to down talk Mike, bro. Mike's a 6-round fighter. I remember him knocking Jose Ribalta out in the 10th round. I remember him knocking Buster Douglas down in the 10th or 11th. So what is he talking about, bro?
I think he knocked out Ruddock in like the 8th or the 7th or something like that.
Exactly. How the fuck if he is a 6-round fighter, how you do that, bro? Yeah, Lennox Lewis around the age. He is 60. He's around that age. But yeah, bro, if he knocked those people out, bro, around the later rounds, how's he a 6-round fighter, bro? Especially in one of those fights, he was taking a beating, bro. Everybody know when you getting your ass whooped, bro, your power go because you're taking damage. Buster Douglas was beating the shit out of him, bro. He still had the power to knock Buster Douglas down with an uppercut. Like they got the game fucked up, bro. I would not allow disrespect to Mike Tyson to continue, bro. Like when they talk about resume, bro, they had the boxing game is so disrespectful. They had Deontay Wilder calling out Mike Tyson's resume. I'm gonna say it again, bro. They had Deontay Wilder calling out Mike Tyson's resume, bro. Bro, that shit. When I seen that shit, bro, I wanted to fucking scream, bro. Like, bro, you are the last motherfucker to even be talking about resume. At the time that he said this, bro, he only had Luis Ortiz under. He hadn't even fought Tyson Fury yet. I'm like, bro, you, not you, bro.
Not you.
That shit was weird, bro. But yeah, bro, like,
I remember that.
That shit was wild, bro. But I don't understand that. I don't understand the disrespect of Mike Tyson, especially it comes from Americans, bro. Like America's so biased. Let me tell you how biased America is, bro. Anytime there's a UK champion, they always criticize them of not having heart or having a weak chin. Doesn't matter who the fighter is. They always say that, bro. Those two narratives. And it's because Americans are biased to Americans. But if it's American, they don't like Mike Tyson, they'll say he's overrated and then pour support in the Lennox Lewis, bro. I don't understand it. Yep, Tyson stopped Ribalta in the 10, Biggs and Ruddock in the 7th. Yeah, so both of those are over the 6th round. What the fuck are they talking about, Khan? How is he a 6-round fighter?
It's because Lennox Lewis was like the last man standing, and there's a narrative that, the heavyweights after Lennox Lewis was like trash. You know what I'm saying? So, and everybody else was kind of retired. Riddick Bowe. He, what I'm saying, he ended up retiring. Mike Tyson, he ended up retiring. Stay around too long. Lennox was just like the last guy standing. So they say Lennox was like the last. Was the greatest heavyweight of all time based off of that. I done heard a lot of crazy stuff.
What's up, Ill Status Boxing? You want to know the most funniest thing about that, bro? About the Lennox Lewis praise, bro? Like they say Lennox Lewis the last guy, bro. Okay. So we want to talk about resumes and we want to talk about losses, bro. Who would if Buster Douglas fought Hakeem Rockman in their primes, bro? Who would they pick, bro? Remind you, Buster Douglas beat Oliver McCall, bro. Who is similar in fighting style to Hakeem Rockman. Even they both got right hands, bro. That's they best punch.
They don't pick Buster Douglas.
Bro, Buster Douglas would have beat the shit, bro, out of Hakeem Rockman, bro. But Hakeem Rockman removed Lennox Lewis from his consciousness, bro. And so did Oliver McCall, Tyson's sparring partner. I'm just saying, bro, like the guys that he didn't just lose those fights, bro. He was knocked out. And the two guys he was knocked out to, bro, was not world beaters. So if they're gonna say, well, Tyson's not a all-time great or all-time champion because he was knocked out by Buster Douglas, well, what does that say about Lennox Lewis, who was removed from his consciousness by his Mike Tyson sparring partner and Rockman? Not to mention, Vitali was beating the shit out of him until they stopped the fight, bro. Bro, don't get me started on Lennox Lewis, bro. I feel like Lennox Lewis is one of the most overrated heavyweight champions of all time, bro.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Yeah, I be freaking out.
Bro, I feel like if Wilder and I think I had this argument with Puro before, bro. I feel like Wilder would have beat the shit out of Lennox Lewis, bro. They like, oh no, bro. Lennox Lewis didn't have the greatest chin, bro. Hakeem Rockman ain't no all-time great puncher, and neither is what's his name?
McCall.
But both of them were able to remove him from his consciousness, bro. And they wouldn't. Wilder's an all-time puncher, bro. He at least top 10, bro. Depending on who you ask. If you ask me, he's up higher, but he's at least top 10, bro. If he fights Lennox Lewis, bro, he gonna land that bomb, bro. Tyson Fury, as loose as they say Tyson Fury is, he wasn't able to get away from it. And when he lands that bomb, bro, he's knocking Lennox Lewis out, bro. Because of what happened in Tyson's life makes him an early bloomer. Lennox Lewis being older than Mike didn't start his pro career until 89. So I guess you could call him a late bloomer. Yeah, but I kind of look at it like Lennox Lewis was a cleanup man. Like even when Tyson started it early because he believed in himself more and he wanted to be the youngest champion. So I think it's more impressive for him to accomplish all that younger than Lennox Lewis accomplishing it later. Because by the time Lennox Lewis fought Tucker was fat, overweight, out of shape, already been beat by Tyson. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you go look at a lot of people that he beat, I can remember there was an interview where Emmanuel Stewart was even saying, bro, Emmanuel Stewart was like, they asked Emmanuel Stewart, does Lennox Lewis have any signature fights? And he was like, nah. And bro, and Emmanuel Stewart, mind you, Emmanuel Stewart started working with Lennox Lewis at 33. Lennox Lewis retired, I believe, at like 36. So yeah, 6 years with Lennox Lewis. And they asked him before, like this is the Holyfield fight. That's what it was. It was the pre-fight before the Holyfield fight. He said Lennox Lewis had no signature fights. Emmanuel Stewart, biased as shit, training them, said Lennox Lewis does not have any signature fights. And he had belts at that time, bro. McCall was tough as he was tough. He was Emmanuel Stewart called him a bar fighter. Never knocked out in his career. In fact, Oliver earned his stripes of being the only guy sparring partner. Yes, who can handle Mike. I agree with that. I think Oliver McCall. Allegedly, my opinion. I can't remember where I heard it from. But I think he was on drugs really bad, and I think that Oliver McCall had a lot of self doubts because of him using those drugs, or maybe the reason he used them created a lot of self doubt in him. But if you go back and look, like people say, Oliver McCall had a nervous breakdown in the ring. If you go look back to the first fight with he was crying in the first fight. He was crying walking out to the ring in the first Lennox Lewis fight. That's a fact. That ain't even my opinion. You go back and look and you'll see it. So he had a nervous breakdown in the fight that he knocked Lennox Lewis out then, if that's the case. But yeah, I just don't. I think Oliver McCall never believed he could beat Lennox Lewis the first time. That's why he reacted how he reacted after. And Emmanuel Stewart was in his corner, and they gave him that extra confidence in the battle plan. But Emmanuel Stewart was in the opposite corner when he fought Lennox Lewis again, and I don't think he believed he could beat him. I don't think he thought Georgie Benton was enough. And when he got in there, he doubted himself. That's why he was walking side to side crying. And then after the fight, when he was explaining, he was like, when Sugar Ray Leonard does it, they let him do it. But when I do it, it's a problem. Like, what the fuck is he talking about?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about, bro?
I never seen Sugar Ray Leonard walk around crying inside of a ring in the middle of a fight.
oh my God, this is terrible. Could somebody please find Ja Rule, get hold of this motherfucker so I can make sense of all this. Where is Ja?
Yeah, bro. That shit was hilarious, bro. Like, I don't know. I remember looking it up because I wanted to know. I was like, what the fuck was going on with Oliver McCall? Like, why did he do that? Did the moment just become too much for him? Like, why did he wait to get to the ring to have a nervous breakdown? And then I noticed that he was crying in the first fight. So I'm like, oh, well, it couldn't have been that. But he said later on that he would cry before his fights and tell it like to pump himself up. Like, he don't want your mama to have a new house. So that's why that explains the crying. That like he would pump himself up. You know, he needed a little motivational shit. Like he would do good with a trainer like a Teddy Atlas, a mental trainer, a good corner man like Angelo Dundee, somebody that could inspire him. But he would do it himself. And he said that's why he came out crying the first fight. So, which I don't think he had a nervous breakdown in the second fight. I think Oliver McCall, the moment just got to him. I've been looking for this shit everywhere. I cannot find it. There's a fight where Oliver McCall's son fight, and it just show you how boxing has decreased in value, especially in America, right? Fighters. Oliver McCall wasn't even like considered, top 4 in his time, but he still was a champion nonetheless. But check this out. Oliver McCall's son goes overseas and gets his ass whooped. I'm talking about this guy beat the shit out of him so bad he splattered blood on the camera, bro.
Damn, really?
Yes, he knocked his he hit Oliver
He knocked
McCall's
his
son.
teeth out?
Nah, it was just blood. Like blood just went flying and it hit the camera. And Oliver McCall was pissed, bro. He got in the ring. He pushed the cameraman like, get the fuck out of my face. He stopped the fight. He was mad. Oliver McCall goes right back into that fight with the guy who beat his son and beats his ass, bro.
What the fuck? Are you
Beats his
serious?
ass. Yes. Wins on
Wow.
decision, bro. But I was like, and I remember thinking, then, bro, this happened maybe like, 2011, 12, 13, around that time. And I can remember thinking like, damn, boxing has fallen from grace, bro. Like, Oliver McCall is envisioning his son with the skills he learned in the 90s, but he don't have the youth of his son. And it still was enough to win. But his son got the youth and was not able to go out and beat the guy, bro. And I was like, yeah, American boxing done fell from grace. We're no longer the prestige. Like, this is where it's at. I mean, we as far as the boxing market, but I'm talking about as far as the domination. Like literally, bro, I could go take the bottom 10. So not the top 10 of the 90s. So you take the top 10, throw them away. Give me everybody that's left. Put them in a time capsule, make them come to today's fighting, and they would dominate like a motherfucker, bro. With the stuff that Eddie Fudge taught them, Teddy Atlas taught, because it was still great trainers. Georgie Benton was still alive. Main Stewart, Georgie Benton was still alive. John David Jackson, Nazim Richardson, Freddie Roach was still in his prime then, where he was still giving good instruction. Like, it was just a group of great trainers back then. Like I said, Eddie Fudge was still alive. He was training Riddick Bowe. So with that tutelage of that generation, bro, I could take those fighters and they would run through today's heavyweights, bro. And they have more technology. They're bigger guys, but the school was there. Don Turner too. I forgot about Don Turner. Yes, he's a great trainer too. Yeah, I watched Don Turner whenever he was training Kovalev, and I can remember Don Turner doing an interview, and he was like, Don Turner's funny, bro, because he just stares when he was doing True School Sports. He was like, "You really believe that?
Oh,
you really
yeah, I
believe
saw that.
And he just laughed, bro. You really believe that, don't you? Man, you believe that? That's his favorite thing, bro. You believe that? You really believe that, don't you? Yeah, Don Turner.
Bro.
He's a good
Oh,
trainer.
my God.
No, you good, bro. He's a good.
You remember what Don Turner said about you said Don Turner said something about James Toney when he described like the Holyfield fight and why he stopped it.
Oh yeah, hold on, bro. Hold on, somebody calling in, bro. Hold on.
I don't even know where you sitting at.
I don't even know where you sitting at. But yeah, Don Turner, bro. So back to Don Turner, bro. Don Turner basically, this is the pettiest part about Don Turner and Holyfield's relationship. Holyfield doesn't beat Tyson without Don Turner. As a matter of fact, on my members only, I have a section like a 30-minute video of Don Turner and them talking about game plans, why they beat Mike Tyson, what happened during the fight. It's really fucking badass. But I'm gonna only release it to my members because fuck these people who only follow me to hit this like on my fucking, you know what I mean? On my videos. Fuck y'all. Y'all can find that shit out your goddamn self. But Don Turner would have never beat Mike Tyson without Don Turner in his corner because Don Turner was a great champion and he was from the old school pedigree. But they don't talk to each other because Don Turner threw in the towel for Holyfield for the James Toney fight. And Don Turner was like, man, Holyfield crazy, basically. He was like, James Toney is one of the best fighters in the past 25 years. He would have killed Holyfield. I loved Holyfield. I wasn't going to let him get killed by James Toney. Bro, you think that by this time, people talk about Wilder and the excuses and all this shit. Bro, Wilder just made up with Holyfield, bro, and it ain't even been 2 years. Don Turner and Holyfield are still beefing to this day, bro. Over a fight that's probably 20 to 30 years old. Don Turner was hilarious. He was saying some interesting things about Rocky Marciano. Yeah, Con, I think he's biased to Rocky. I took that shit with a grain of salt. I think that when he was saying Rocky was the hardest puncher, it's like, Don Turner, stop it. There's no way that you can convince me that Rocky Marciano was hitting anywhere near the realm of George Foreman, bro. Cut that shit out. There's no way, bro. Bro, Rocky was the size of the guy that was holding the bag when George Foreman was knocking that motherfucker across the fucking gym, bro. Cut it out. Stop it, bro. Like, no. Rocky's the size of the guy that couldn't even hold on to the bag. He was holding on for dear life, bro, when Foreman was hitting that bitch. And then Foreman hit it so hard, he flew back and his cap came off. You want me to believe that guy, Rocky, punched harder than? Cut it out, Don. I respect your opinion, but you're capable of biases like everybody else, bro, and that's a bias. People don't remember or study that time. Holyfield was an underdog against Tyson. He was considered washed up. He was. He definitely was. He had already had that quote unquote heart attack in the ring with Michael Moore, and everybody thought Holyfield's best days was behind him. His wars were really broke, took a lot out of him, and they thought he was finished. So when Tyson beat him, he beat Tyson, everybody was like upset. They was crunk. But a lot of people said it was a fluke, which is crazy. It's like, how is it a fluke when you do it consistently? It wasn't like he landed with like one lucky punch, bro, and got the guy out of there. It was like ass whooping for 10, 11 rounds, however long it went. I don't understand how they thought that was a fluke. But yeah, bro, I think
that makes sense.
I think Don Turner, bro. I think I would rate Don Turner like top 20 trainers of all time. He's up there, bro. He's up there with the GOAT.
That's really good.
He was good, bro. He was good. He just capable of biases like everybody else, bro. I think that was his bias talking, bro, when he was saying James Toney. That a Rocky Marciano punch. But if you go back and watch those interviews on True School Sport, he definitely has knowledge, bro. Like he was like, when they was talking about, I think they was talking about somebody power. I can't remember. Was it Kovalev, Wilder, somebody? You really believe that, don't you? Man, let me tell you. It was a guy who was 59-0 with 59 knockouts. A lot of people don't know who he's talking about. He was talking about Yuri Boy Campos, and he fought Felix Trinidad, and he had 59 knockouts, 59 wins, 59 knockouts, and he knocked down Felix Trinidad, ironically, and he ended up getting stopped himself. But yeah, Don Turner's he know the sport of boxing, bro. I feel like Don Turner know more about the game than Roger Mayweather, who originated the term most people don't know shit about boxing.
I agree.
Yeah, bro.
I ain't gonna lie though, man. I remember you was giving Felix Trinidad a hard time for getting dropped by your boy, man.
Yeah, bro. He's not supposed to. He's not supposed to, bro.
He could punch. You know what I'm saying? That power.
Bro, I'm gonna leave this shit up there, bro. Since it's just us on. You see that shit, bro? See that quote, bro?
Boys lost by indecision and wrong decision.
Facts.
Yeah, that's facts. But
yeah, bro. I think Felix had like a glove gate scandal, bro. Did you know that?
He had some double wrap gloves or something like that.
And then after he was busted for it, he wasn't as good as he was when the scandal happened. It was really weird, bro. It was like, yeah, you can't prove a negative, but I mean, when you're using your common sense, you're like, maybe it was the
He
raps the
obviously.
entire time, bro.
But he was at middleweight though, to be honest.
Bro,
Like his
I,
like those losses, they came at like middleweight and super middleweight, I
you,
believe.
you said Felix Trinidad losses came at that.
I mean, at that
No,
weight
no, no,
class.
no, no, no. I ain't even talking about. I don't. Weight is irrelevant, bro. I'm saying that he lost after he was busted, though.
Yeah, he
Like
did.
if
He
if,
did.
if perhaps if he was fighting at those weight classes and he had not got busted, he probably still could have dominated with double wrap tens, bro. Bro, it just puts an asterisk by his name for me, bro. To where I'm like, well, this nigga was cheating, bro. Like he was cheating, bro. Like to get an advantage, of course, is why people cheat. But it's just like, damn, how could I respect his place in history, bro? To me, he then becomes like questionable, bro. People forget that
I see where
Tyson
you're coming from.
wasn't nearly active in the 90s to compete with the best. After his release from prison, he fought Peter McNeely, the GOAT, Buster Matthews Jr.,
Yeah, the goat
Sheldon,
facts.
and then Evander. 2 fights per year. Shit, and it was less fights when he fought Lennox Lewis. I think he had like fucking a year or 2 layoff, bro, before he fought Lennox. Bro, that shit was crazy that people was even giving Tyson a chance. Like, if this fight was to happen all over and I didn't know the results, I would not pick Tyson, bro. I would look at his inactivity, how serious he's taking boxing, how the fact that he's not fighting, he fight like once a year, twice a year, and then have 2 years of inactivity. I'd be like, it's not enough to beat Lennox Lewis because of his Tyson's style is split second openings, exploding through split second openings. And you have to be active in boxing to take advantage of those openings. And he wasn't active. So, I mean, it would be like a no-brainer for me, bro. Like, nah, Tyson can't do it. I don't think he can do it. Like, I would pick Tyson if that fight was to happen today and I didn't know the results.
Yeah, he had his second layoff. That's when he was getting outboxed by France Botha.
The white buffalo, bro.
The white buffalo, the other goat, man.
Hey, I was watching a press conference, bro, with the trainer of him, the black guy, bro, and he was like, man, y'all better stop acting like this a white boy, man. This a white boy from Africa. You ever seen that?
No, I see that. Wait,
Shit was
somebody actually
hilarious,
said
bro.
that?
Somebody said something to him, and he corrected him
Uh,
like, man, y'all got the game fucked up. He ain't no typical white boy. He a South African white boy. Like, y'all get that shit right. He said something like that, bro. Shit was funny, bro.
it is funny.
You know, Francois Botha beat Holyfield, bro.
He did?
They fought. I want to say they fought twice, or maybe they fought once. But I can remember they fought when they were really, really old. I know that for a fact. And I remember during the press conference watching them, and I'm like, "Oh my god, boxing is, bro. They'll do anything for $1, bro. Like it's literally a prostitute pimp game, bro. Like they will do anything for a fucking $1, bro. Like, why are you letting Francois Botha old ass, bro, and Holyfield's old, bro? They were both like, this is like 2012, 2011, bro. They were well past their primes then. The fact that Holyfield's trying to fight Victor Belfort, bro, in 2020, bro, that shit blows my mind. How
He ruined
boxing,
that Tyson bag, bro. He
bro,
shouldn't
fucked
even
it
did
up,
that.
bro. Fucked it
He
up,
messed it
bro.
up.
Fucked it up, bro. It's that. Don't even get me started on that shit, bro. He fucked the whole bag up, bro. There's a funny comment in one of your videos for that fight. It said good ass fight by both of them. What video you talking about, Con? What video you talking about, bro? But yeah, bro, like, I don't know, bro. Like, I feel like boxing is in a healthy place and it has potential
Overall.
to remain there. But if they keep killing the grassroots, it's gonna fuck up our sport. Like, as much as people talk, oh, it was a pun on both. Okay, I get you. But as much as people talk shit about Jake Paul, bro, that nigga Reggie said that nigga had 50,000 people at a press conference, bro. That's Canelo shit, bro. I can remember when Canelo had a press conference, bro. It was hot out there and they had all them people out there. I was like, bro, how the fuck could you claim to be a boxing fan and hate this shit, bro. These motherfuckers showing up. You not even showing up for your favorite fighter, bro. You just arguing with random niggas online about your favorite fighter.
Damn facts.
But they
Damn
actually
facts.
showing up and supporting the sport, and you don't like the guy that they're supporting. Canelo's gonna be one of those guys that when he walks away, bro, they're gonna
They gonna
appreciate
miss
him.
him.
They're gonna
Yeah.
appreciate him and miss him, bro. Some of those past prime matches were good ones. The second Bo Collada fight was a war. Yeah, I think Bo took a lot out of Holyfield's career. If Holyfield would have avoided Bo, he would have had a longer career in his prime. I think those Bo fights took a lot out of him because Bo beat the shit out of Holyfield.
Facts. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I think Bo was the best fighter from that era, man. To be honest, at
It's
that
either
time,
it's either him or Mike. I'd say Mike. I
overall,
don't think anybody could fuck with Mike from that era only because he was still a boy. Like he was considered a boy, bro. Like when you 20 years old, 21 years old, people be like, oh, you got your whole life ahead of you, bro. Like if you told them like, man, I want to be president of the United States, they'd be like, bro, you gotta be 35. Because they that's how young
yeah.
20 is, bro. This motherfucker was
Yeah.
champion of the entire world, bro. At 20.
90s Mike or 80s Mike?
80s Mike, 80 Mike. Mike,
Okay, I mean,
I think Mike, 90s Mike was still good. It was just when he went to prison and rested for that stint, his reflexes wasn't as sharp. He never worked as hard to build it back up. He was gone 3-year layoff. If he'd have worked hard, I think he would have got back to where he was before he left. But
I
because
agree.
he didn't dedicate himself like he once did, he never got back to there. But I think Mike in
But he was still
89,
good though.
bro,
You know what I'm
Mike
saying?
in 89, the Mike that beat
Razor Ruddock.
Razor Ruddock. No, he didn't beat Razor. What's that guy's name? Bruno. The Mike that beat Bruno
Okay,
was
Bruno.
cold in the motherfucker. Even the Mike that beat Henry Tillman knocked his ass out was cold.
Oh
in the
yeah,
motherfucker.
with a forehead shot, right?
Yeah,
The
that
punch.
motherfucker. He was
Yeah.
still cold, bro. Like you don't think all the juicing took? Oh yeah, definitely. That definitely played a factor in Holyfield too. The juicing.
Bro,
Go ahead.
that's the first video of yours I watched. Dead
Oh,
ass.
hilarious, bro. Yeah, I remember I used to get a lot of negative comments from that video, bro.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Mike fought Tillman the night. Tillman right after Buster Douglas. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he went and hit him on top of the head, bro. Like I feel like after the Douglas fight, Mike Tyson realized he was human and he didn't show up out of shape anymore. He had humility, and I think
Fact.
that's what he always had early in his career: humility. Before he became like he didn't do a lot of talking at the press conferences, even against Trevor Burbick. Like he just became humble again, and he was dangerous. I think if you take Mike in the 90 in 91, 92, even after the Buster Douglas loss, you put him against any heavyweight, he still beats him. He still beats
I
him.
agree.
Other
Yeah.
than Ali, bro. That's probably the only one. Other than Ali, any heavyweight that he fights after that, bro, he's starching him, bro.
Damn. You say damn, Eddie Heavyweight? Damn.
Any, you,
I can
you remember
see
I tell you people had style, like trainers have styles. Emmanuel Stewart is not a fan of Mike Tyson because of his stature. Emmanuel Stewart more likes the big guys, right? But
Yes.
when you ask Emmanuel Stewart to rate Mike Tyson, he don't rate him that high. He feels like Mike Tyson was an overachiever because he's not supposed to do what he do at his size, and that's
Being
because
the
he's
type,
biased.
yeah.
That's because he's biased to size. But like, if you ask like shit a respectable person like who not gonna be biased to rate a sport like a cuss, bro, he put Mike up there as one of the greatest of all time, bro. If you take him even an association way.
I agree with that 100%, bro. I agree with that 100%. Cause Mike, I mean, bro, Mike was just walking through people, bro. As a career.
Like a hot knife through butter, bro. That's what he used to say. He was going through people, bro. And then he not only did he have the punch, bro, but he was weaving shots, ducking from this side, ducking that. Like he looked like James Toney with the defense, but he just was knocking people out when he touched them. Like he looked like poetry in motion, but when he touched you, they motherfucker was falling like pancakes, bro. Like, they were just flopping to this side. Like I literally seen a nigga like,
bro, they was flying across the ring, literally, bro.
Crazy, bro.
Literally.
Main Stewart thought Mike Tyson was great for what he did for being small heavyweight, but when Mike was at the top, he never missed a fight. Exactly, exactly. And then he said some stuff like, when Mike fought big guys, he struggles like, bro, Mike Tyson is 5'10", 5'11". Everybody he fight gonna be bigger than him. That's stupid.
Exactly.
It's a stupid statement.
It's like a truism. It's like you saying something that's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
You're not really saying anything.
If he fights at 5'11", chances are he's gonna lose a fight if he's fighting everybody in their primes or everybody who's number one contenders or whatever, right? Eventually he's gonna get beat. And if he's shorter than the average heavyweight, then he's gonna more than likely lose to a guy who's taller than him. It's just practical shit. You can't then say, "Oh, well, he struggles with taller guys." Like, no, Mike Tyson has been fighting taller guys since the age of 13. He specialized in knocking out tall motherfuckers.
Tall guys, yeah.
He was 13 years old, short for his age. He just had the size, and he was fighting grown men with longer reaches, and he was knocking them cold as a milkshake. That's what I mean by, bro, people just be saying anything in the sport. Bro, it be sometimes where I'll be watching people live, bro. I can't do it, bro. They be saying shit that's so fucking stupid, bro, and beyond the realm of comprehension that I just turn it. I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? They don't know the sport, bro. And they live and die by what they saying. They really believe what they saying, bro. And I just be like, yeah, you wrong, bro. You wrong. You don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Like David Tua could beat Mike Tyson?
Like some silly shit like that, bro.
Or trying to think of something else ridiculous I heard. Bro.
David Tua not knocking out Chris Bird showed me a lot, bro.
You said it showed you a lot?
It showed me that Mike Tyson would beat the shit out of Tua. He wouldn't be able to handle that speed. A lot of Chris Bird's advantages was the speed in that fight. Mike Tyson, you don't get nobody faster than that. And not only is he chunking punches, he gonna be chunking leather at you, but that shit's coming with a price on it, with a price tag on it, bro. Every punch Mike Tyson could have a price tag of your life on it.
Bro, he dropped whatchamacallit with a jab, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think it was Robert Clay.
Oh, yeah, fact.
He like springed off the ground, bro. Hit him and knocked him out, bro. It's crazy, bro. It looked fake.
Exactly. I ain't gonna lie, bro. A lot of his knockouts, bro, they be kind of looking like that, bro. The way he be folding people over.
Bro, it was. You know what's funny? Deontay Wilder said one time, he was like, "Ask Mike Tyson." He was basically saying like, once you start knocking people out, you get used to knocking people out. It becomes easy. He said something to that nature. He was like, "Ask Mike Tyson. It's like second nature." He said some shit like that. But Stacey McKinley said that Mike Tyson was sparring one time. He said the best move he ever seen Mike Tyson do was like, he said Mike Tyson was like sparring, and then like he dipped low, like all the way to the ground, like a squat position, and he raised his arm up like a Superman position, and he just sprung right up and hit the guy. And it was his jab hand, bro, and he ended up knocking the guy out.
What? Bro, what? You serious?
That's what Stacey McKinley said, bro. He said he sprung all the way up off the ground with his like from a squat position, hit the guy with like just a jab, bro, and knocked him cold, bro. Like they had to bring his ass back in sparring, bro. And then Stacey McKinley was saying like, why you don't ever do this stuff in the fights? And Mike Tyson was basically telling him like, it's because my opponent don't bring it out of me. Said something like that.
Yeah, I remember you told me that. Then I was like, man, do you think we'll ever see the best version of Mike Tyson? And he was like, hell yeah.
Yes, because sparring is different. People are more relaxed because they know it don't count. It's like amateur shit. Like I said, I've seen amateurs get knocked out and then go on to have successful careers. Like it never happened. But then I've seen amateurs lose a pro fight and it be the end of their life, bro. Like, oh, what am I gonna do now? Oh my gosh, like, how am I gonna go through life? Like, yeah, bro, it's so crazy. It's the same thing, bro. An amateur fight, bro. Like, if you get knocked out as an amateur, a knockout is a knockout, bro. They still knocked you out.
Thanks. It's not you can't. It's not like it's a fake knockout. Like it's a practice knockout.
And that people don't count it, bro. They're like, nah, I don't exist. only what you do as a pro. And I've always thought that was funny, and it shows how much of the mental aspect the game is. Like the fact that you could do something, and it's a real live competition, and you can say it don't count. It only count when you turn a pro, or you do this, or you do that. That shit is crazy to me, and it shows the mental aspect of fighting, that people accept shit like that.
Bro, you think boxing psychology would change if people counted people's amateur records as their professional records and they like combined them?
Yeah, and
And like on somebody's debut, they was like,
you
this
will see
guy's
a
like
lot of ducking.
105.
You'll see a lot of
15.
ducking, bro. You'll see a lot of ducking.
Wait, for
too,
real.
bro.
Wait,
Yeah.
for real.
Because the amateurs, sometimes you do see a lot of ducking, but you would see more ducking if they felt like it was going to count against their career in its entirety. Because they don't even be want to fight people as pros, bro.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't even know you could duck in the amateurs. I thought it was like impossible.
No, it's not impossible. You definitely could. Remember the story I just told you?
Yeah, where both guys was trying to lose.
Try to lose, bro. Sometimes they'll be signed up for a tournament. They'll find out a fighter's in a tournament, and they'll pull that fighter out, bro. It's definitely you could definitely duck in the amateurs, bro.
That's interesting. Yeah, that probably be that'll be for the worst. That'll be a change for the worst for those to happen.
Huh?
I said there'll be a change for the worst. If your whole career counted, like your amateurs and all that stuff counted, that means that Tyson Fury, like his loss to whatchamacallit would count, bro. What's that dude name, bro? It's a British dude that was like popular, and then he got knocked out by a German.
So hold up, bro. Hold it. Check this out. I didn't know this shit, bro. Did you know that Usyk beat Joe Joyce, bro? But it wasn't an amateur fight.
Yes, but it wasn't an amateur fight. Yeah, I didn't know that though. I didn't know that part.
It was like a pro fight, but it was like somebody said this, and I looked it up. I'm like, well, holy shit, they're right. It was like they said it was for like a belt. It was like a tournament, but it wasn't an amateur tournament. And he beat him, bro. So he took a loss as an amateur, bro. I don't understand it. I don't understand the way that worked, bro.
Yeah, how did they? Facts. Yeah, I don't know how it didn't count against it didn't count against his amateur record, but it didn't count against his professional record either. It was like an exhibition.
I don't know, bro. Let me go to it real quick, bro. I just remembered he said it, bro, and I was like, nah, bro, you don't know what he's talking about, bro. How they do that, bro? I'm like, oh shit.
I know you don't mess with Joe Joyce, man, but I think he good.
Yeah, he's trash, bro.
I mean, come on.
So 2013, bro, he lost the World Series of Boxing. That's what it was called, the World Series of Boxing, 45-50. Usyk beat him 45-50, bro. Lomachenko was on this card.
Damn.
That's the only name. That's the only name that's recognizable to the public, bro. But yeah, bro, it was like something in the UK, bro, like an event, and he beat him for it. Oh yeah, it was an amateur, bro. It got to be amateur, bro. Nah, maybe it wasn't. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know what it was, bro. I just know the nigga got beat, bro. And I thought that shit was crazy. Yes, Usyk beat Joe in the WSB. What is that?
Acronym. What's the acronym?
World Series Boxing Amateur Level. You posted links. I don't know what you mean, Hap. You mean like the link to the thing? Yeah, I posted. You can pull up. Yeah, I normally post links, Hap, but I don't post them that frequently because I don't like posting it every 5 seconds. Like I hate when people do it on their live. Like, bro, just cook, bro. Just cook. If people want to join, they'll join, bro. But yeah, I think so Khan, what the fuck is the World Series of Boxing? Is that like separate from the amateur program? Is it a novice program? Like what the fuck is going on? Did it not count because they hadn't passed novice yet? Like what the fuck is going on with that? Why did that count against Joe Joyce? The 38-year-old heavy prospect.
The man 38.
Yeah, you didn't know that.
Damn, wait.
Hold on, let me see. I think so.
I
Let me
thought he
double
was
check. I think he's 36 or 38, but let me check.
38. Damn.
37, excuse me.
I mean that's still old. I thought he was like 34 or like 32.
Nah,
I
38
thought
years
it was
old.
like a 32-year-old prospect. You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought it was, but
Nah,
38. Damn.
bro, Joe Joyce is being moved very carefully, bro. As 37 years old. Okay, so it's an international boxing tournament that allows amateur boxers to compete against each other. Okay, so it is an amateur. It is an amateur event. I thought the dude was saying it like it wasn't connected to the amateurs whatsoever. Like it was separate from them, and he got beat, but it just didn't count against his record. I'm like, how the fuck is that possible? But yeah, okay, glad you cleared that up. But yeah, but Joe Joyce, a 37-year-old prospect, bro. I can't believe people put that much stock into Joe Joyce, especially seeing how Joe Joyce is like slow, bro. I don't know. I don't look at Joe Joyce and see this world beater that everybody sees, bro.
I mean, if we rank Joe Joyce compared to other guys that's coming up, I mean, he probably like the best one.
Skinniest kid at back camp, and I think Javalov is better than him.
Yeah. Dang, really? Even though he beat Javelin?
Yeah, I think he's better than
I
him.
can see that. I mean, yeah. I see. I agree with that.
I think as a
I agree with
professional, I don't think he's better than Javalov.
that. I can see that. Yeah, Javelin, he India Southpaw,
Big southpaw,
big,
good style. It's
good
a lot.
style.
It's a lot of
You know how
characteristics.
he could deliver his punch. Yeah,
Faster than Joe Joyce. It's a lot of
yeah.
characteristics, bro. I don't see Joe Joyce fucking with Javalov if they fought as a pros. I think it would be like Bo versus Holyfield, where Holyfield dominated him in amateurs, but as a pro, bro, he put the big things on him, bro.
He said to beat the dude. Bruh, speaking of that, I remember, man, speaking of old men, man, what about the Joe Joyce George Foreman comparison, man?
Out of fucking line, bro.
You say he's strong like Foreman, man. And they say, and they act a lot. They used to say Foreman was slow, bro. And and like compared to like other heavyweights, I don't see it. Honestly. Probably compared to Ali, he was slow, but I mean
That's
not a normal heavyweight.
that's a rumor, bro. That's one of those things
Yeah,
that just kind of stuck with Foreman, like
yeah.
to no fault of his
Speculate.
own. But it's because Ali said it, bro. Because Ali said it and he went out and beat
And
him,
he beat
everybody
him.
accepted it.
Yeah.
Joe Joyce is the same age with Wilder with only 15 pro fights. Exactly. Foreman and Joe Joyce are in different planets. Exactly. Both of those
Facts.
comments, you get 100% stamp of approval by me, bro. But yeah, he it's funny, bro. It's funny what he just said. He said Wilder and Joe Joyce are the same age. Wilder has been a world champion with 11 defenses, and Joe Joyce is still being moved as a prospect, bro, with
That's
15
crazy.
fights. And people
Yeah.
want me to believe and pour stock into him, bro. That's crazy, bro. Then they compare him to George, bro. Him being compared to George Foreman
George
is
Foreman.
absolutely fucking absurd, bro. That
Yeah.
shit is, bro. That shit angers me, bro. George Foreman, bro. That's wild, bro. That people would even make that. Like, what about them
It's a
reminds you,
real guy.
bro? Like I said, bro. They watch
I don't
Teddy
know.
Atlas, bro. They watch Teddy Atlas, bro. And they
Teddy
take,
Atlas said that?
yes, bro.
Yeah,
Not Charles Barkley.
sing it
It's a
out.
wannabe who looks like him. Murray, break out. Shouldn't even be here. Be gone. Wannabe, be gone.
That's what I think about Joe Joyce, bro. You shouldn't even be here. Be gone, wanna be? 15 fights, bro. 15, bro. You know who they're moving him like? They're moving him like what's the guy, bro? Better Beef.
But I thought Betterby was moved kind of fast.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah. No, let me take that back. Yeah, they didn't move him fast, but they moved him fast enough because Better Beef is around the same age, 38 years old. He has, I mean, he just now trying to go for undisputed, bro. Like They moved him fast, but not that fast that they should have moved him because he's 38, bro. He could potentially be going for the title at 39 or 40 years old, bro. Undisputed. That's a slow track, in my opinion.
But like 15 fights, three belts. I mean, it's like you gotta be like that's fast. And he collected them single handedly. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm just 15 fights. Or however fight, 15, 19 fights, something like that. All knockouts, 3 belts. I mean, that's pretty fast, bro. Like ain't nobody has nobody can get that in 15 fights, bro. I think it's pretty fast.
You said nobody. You ain't heard of that dude they call the Matrix?
Lomachenko? I mean, yeah. That's one. That's like one other guy.
Bivol.
Bivol got like 22 fights.
And I think Bivol is around the same. You can look that up real quick. I think Bivol is around the same. I don't think he has a ton of fights, bro. I think they moved him slow track the same way. I think this is what I say. I feel like Better Beef is a good fighter, bro. But I feel like the same way they overrated him, and I warned everybody about this before it came, but they didn't listen to me. I said, listen, man. And I had just won money on Arthur Better Beef because the people in Vegas don't know shit about boxing. But I told them then, I said, listen, Arthur Better Beef is a guy who has over 200 or 300 amateur fights, which is a lot of punishment on his body. He's 36 years old. He might have been 37 at the time. And I said, and then his style, he takes a lot of punishment in professional rankings. One day he's going to get hit with a shot and y'all are going to say he doesn't have it anymore. And the very next fight after me saying that, after the Joe Smith fight, was the Yard fight. And people was like, oh, yeah, the age is setting in. It's like, yeah, well, you should have listened to me when I warned you about it, bro. Like, that's what I mean, bro. They don't be listening, bro. And then afterwards, they be like, they'll criticize me, call me crazy and all this shit. And then when I'm right, bro, they just act like the shit didn't happen.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, yeah, he got 21 fights.
Oh, okay.
Bivol.
Okay, but yeah, I feel like the same way about Joe Joyce. I feel like when I watched Joe Joyce in his fights, I felt like Brian Jennings beat him and was robbed. And then, which is one of his 15 fights that he has as a 38-year-old prospect. And then I felt like against Parker, he caught Parker fat, bro. He didn't beat the Parker that fought Andy Reid.
The AJ?
The AJs. He fought an old Parker that had been sitting on his ass, eating a lot of food, gaining weight, bro. Like, keep it all the way.
Chilling with Tyson Fury, man.
Chilling with Tyson Fury, training with Tyson Fury, bro. He didn't beat no prime Parker. And then even then, that's bro, true. He wasn't walking through Parker's shots, bro. He was actually being very cautious.
Yeah, right. Bro, and they said Joe Joyce would destroy Deontay Wilder, bro. I'm like, yeah, man, y'all crazy.
Bro, I wish that fight happened, bro. I wish that fight happened next. Because I would
be a great ass comeback,
bro. I would put it easily $100 on that fight, bro. On Wilder knocking Joe Joyce ass out, bro. Bro, he doesn't move his head, bro. And then he just lays in front. And then he's slow, bro. Joe Joyce is a walking heavy bag, bro. Heavy bag with arms and eyes, bro.
He FA with better management, bro.
That's it, bro. And bro, if him and FA fought, bro, that fight would be like the longest fight ever in history. It'd be like a 5-hour fight, bro. That's how fucking slow both of them are, bro. Like you could literally put a punch. You could put a boxing glove in the mail and send it to me faster than Joe Joyce. Deliver a punch. Yeah, Joe Joyce could deliver it in the ring, bro. That's how fucking slow Joe Joyce is, bro.
Not gonna lie, you two probably some of the slowest like boxers I've seen ever.
I agree, bro. If you put a tape side by side, bro, I think I'm gonna do that, bro. I think that's gonna be my next short. Joe Joyce is the modern day George Foreman ? And I think I'm gonna put how fast George Foreman is compared to him. How George Foreman has a way better jab than him, bro. How, bro? I think I'm gonna do that, bro. I'm tired of this shit, bro. Like I can't take this blasphemy no more, bro. So they mean to tell me they think that Joe Frazier would have gotten in the ring with Joe Joyce and got dismantled. Like,
It got destroyed.
bro, they fucking
I don't
crazy.
think so. I don't think so. I think he would have. I think he would put JoJo.
Yeah, they don't fucking lost their mind, bro. They out their mind, bro. There's no fucking way, bro. But yeah, bro, like, I don't know, bro. Like, I think sometimes I feel like the sport of boxing is crazy, bro, and I'm the only sane one, bro. Because when I say shit like you know that Joe Joyce is not a good heavyweight, I get a lot of pushback. Or if I say that, you know, Tyson Fury is overrated, I get a lot of pushback for my opinions, bro. And it's because people don't like for you to think for yourself, bro. They want to do the thinking for you, or they just want you to go with the group think. And when you go outside of that, bro, you get a lot of pushback. That's why I get a lot of pushback in the sport of boxing, bro. But my thoughts are my own, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say, or nobody feel like they're gonna do about my opinion. But it's my fucking opinion, bro. And that's what you live and die with, your own opinion. I'd be damned if I give it to take somebody else's and regurgitate it, bro. They got me fucked up. They got the game all the way fucked up, bro. But yeah, bro, like, damn, bro, I forgot to put my Cash App on the screen, bro. Somebody could have donated. Fuck it, bro. They'll do it in the members only. You hear me?
Yeah.
All right, well, Diaz, is it? Diaz?
What is he?
What do you think we should do about it, Diaz?
I think we should scrap it.
He tried to bully me one, and he's kind of big. He makes me nervous without his gloves and his shorts on. So if he ever try to intimidate me again, I'm gonna implant a bullet in his motherfucking skull.
Bro, that Tyson was a savage, bro. I didn't even know he must have got that tattoo like really like late in his career.
Yeah, he did, because he said
He didn't
that
even have that tattoo at that time.
they did an interview with him, and they was like, why would you do that? And he was like, y'all lucky. Y'all was to have seen what I really was gonna get. I was really gonna get some, man. I was gonna get some shit, but I had this fight coming up. Like, he did it before a fight, bro.
What? Like this
Yep.
is like regret the tattoo? Like
It's removed now, ain't it? I don't think he got it anymore.
man, hold on, bro. When I think of Mike Tyson, I think of that tattoo, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't
Like
think
now.
he got it anymore, bro.
Let me see.
The Roy Jones
he still
fight.
got it.
Oh yeah, he got it. He
Yeah,
got
he
it.
still got that tattoo.
Because I remember I seen him on Law and Order, bro, and he didn't have that tattoo.
Oh, they must have put some makeup on it.
Probably did it digitally, but yeah, I thought he got rid of that tattoo, bro. But yeah, bro, like, hey, bro, if Deontay Wilder fights,
Joe
what you call it, bro? Bro, I'm tuning in. See, and this is what I mean by this. Is the crazy part
Or
about
Francis
boxing.
Ngannou?
Francis Ngannou, bro. If Francis Ngannou fought Tyson Fury, I wouldn't tune in because I feel like Tyson Fury gonna box him, bro. But Deontay Wilder, bro, that shit's gonna be explosive, bro. It's gonna be explosive because Deontay Wilder's weakness is the curve punches, and Francis Ngannou is gonna go wild because he's gonna think he's in the MMA. Bro, I think it's really weird how overly confident Francis Ngannou is at coming to boxing, bro. I want to see him get humble, bro. I want to see him get humble, bro. Like, bro, are you serious? And then you come in for the top boxers.
Exactly. Not even like a scrub.
Yeah, bro. Not even a fucking
Like-
Andrew Ruiz, bro.
Eder Weed.
He coming for the top people, bro. So part of me, like, Foreman and Joe Joyce are different. Yeah, but not even the creme de la creme. I mean, he not even the B class. He coming for the creme de la creme, bro. And that shit pisses me off, bro. I'm like, man, y'all better humble this motherfucker, bro. But like, I feel like Deontay Wilder, he does stand a chance of hurting Deontay Wilder. I don't know about beating him.
I'm not gonna lie, that if that was to happen though, bro, that would be like, I don't know, man. I mean, do you think anything would happen if that was like if Wilder had any type of vulnerability against a Francis Ngannou? Like,
I mean, like I said, bro, I feel like Francis is gonna wing punches. He's gonna start out really fast, and Deontay Wilder, I mean, he's not really a fast starter. I mean, he has started fast against the nigga he put in the yoga position.
Bermane Stiverne.
Stiverne.
It should
but
be like that. The performance of my opinion, it should be like Bermane Stiverne.
I don't know, bro. He was able. If you go back
Who?
and look, he was able to establish his jab in that fight. He was able to keep Bermane Stiverne at a dangerous distance for Stiverne. I don't know that Francis Ngannou's going to agree to that, bro. I think he's going to come out and he's going to come out hard and strong because he thinks it's MMA. He's not aware yet that it's a different beast. Like Conor McGregor had the same arrogance coming over when he was fighting Mayweather. He remember he was shadow boxing. He just started wiggling his arms like by his side, bro, and everybody started making fun of that shit.
Yeah.
I can remember thinking like, bro, why is he so arrogant in this sport that's new to him, bro? That's crazy. Like, bro, you better show some humility,
Exactly.
but shit, he was humbled, bro. He was knocked out by a guy who's not even known as a knockout puncher and a smaller guy than that.
And the smaller guy, bro.
But I think French is barking up the wrong tree, bro. But hey, maybe he's confident for a reason, bro. Maybe he'll get in there and shock the world, bro. I wouldn't mind that, bro. I just want to see the fight. I just want to see a knockout, bro. I'm biased to the knockout, bro. Knock a motherfucker out, bro. You get my respect, bro. Or if you can endure, you get my respect. So, if you get a chance, bro, go back and watch that.
Matias versus Ponte.
Bro, go watch that, bro. That shit was, bro. He started off fast, bro. When I say fast, bro, like he came out, bah, 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 bro. He was blowing bombs, bro. He was pushing them back. He acted like he had him hurt, bro, in the first round.
Oh, like Tommy Morrison?
Yes, he was throwing shots like if he had a nigga, like he had that motherfucker hurt from the beginning, bro. And he just kept backing him up, bro. Backing him up, bah, 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 shots. He was doing some good work, bro. And then the guy countered with a left hook and then hit him clean out. Like, uh-oh. If he gets knocked out, it's going to be from a catch and shoot or he's going to throw a lead left hook and knock him out. And sure enough, bro, that punch, he can't get away from it because he don't move his head after he punches. And then he, even when he blocks it, even when he had his right hand up to block the shot, bro, the punch still landed, bro, and hurt him. He just a sucker for the left hook, bro. And that punch ended up being the punch to stop him, to hurt him before he quit. Because he threw like a flurry of punches.
Mm-hmm.
And none of those punches landed, bro. All of them missed. And he still went down, bro, and they stopped the fight the next round, bro. I promise you, bro, if it ain't tomorrow, if it ain't today, bro, he's going to regret that decision for the rest of his life, bro.
Oh, yeah, facts.
He's never
now you got to start all over again, or you might not even get there.
Never get that opportunity again, and then you have to live in that moment for the entire rest of your life. For the rest of your life, you have to know in your head that you quit. It's on film, bro. It's like it's like a person's most shameful moments. They have to relive it for the rest of their life. And I think he's gonna regret that. He's gonna regret that shit for the rest of his life, bro. That he didn't continue to fight. He thought the easier option was to quit, but it was actually the most difficult option, bro. And he's gonna get in the ring one day, bro. And he's gonna realize, bro, like, I mean, he's gonna be sitting at home one day and realize that decision he made in the ring wasn't worth it, bro.
As an undefeated fighter, I'm not gonna lie. Damn, now I want to see that unification.
Well, who?
Between Prograis and whatchamacallit based off of that.
I don't know if
Matias?
I don't know if he could beat Regis, bro.
No, I want Regis to beat him. I ain't
I basically
Regis to collect that IBF. I like Regis Prograis.
I basically told people that day, bro. I said, bro, Regis got the blueprint of how to beat him. The blueprint. That's what I mean, bro. Like you're gonna start to feel alone the more you learn about boxing, bro. The fact that they could get this smoke. Let me call them out. Say the names, man. Say them names. The fact that Get This Smoke couldn't even comprehend what I was trying to tell him, bro. He told me, I feel bad that I have to say this to a guy who calls himself the scholar of boxing, but when you get hit in the body, the lactic acid builds up. What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Exactly, the lactic acid.
Bro, if you hit somebody in the kidney, bro, you're probably going to stop them, bro. It's hard to recover from a kidney shot, and it's not because the lactic acid builds up in the kidney, bro. Like, I don't even. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like he be trying to be too smart, bro. Like even when he was like, he was doing some good things in there. Like he was doing the 45, bro.
The
I heard,
45.
bro. I heard nobody on YouTube even mentioning shit like that until I said that on Piro's channel, bro. Yeah, the 45 is basically like, and Piro asked me what the 45 was, so I'm pretty sure he was in the comment section, bro. This eavesdropping. He might be the person hit dislike on my videos with his weird ass. But the 45 is basically the combination that Mike Tyson went though. Mexicans call it the 45. Basically where you hit him to the body and you bring it to an uppercut.
Oh, okay.
It's a Spanish term because they like to work the body a lot. But it's a Spanish term, bro. But yeah, they call it the 45. But he was like, yeah, he was using the 45. Like, bro, he was actually using the reverse. He was touching him up top and hitting him to the body, and then he would hit him to the body and try to uppercut. But
really, it's a 54.
He was. I mean, he ain't got no trained eyes. That man probably never been in a fight in his life, bro. Never been in a fight, bro. He's only been bullied. He never like after every fight, bro. It'd be a whole bunch of YouTubers, not just him, but it'd be a whole bunch of YouTubers like, oh, the trainer should have did this. I remember one time on Mark's channel, bro. I was in the comment section. I was like, well, what would you have gave them? What advice would you have given? And they act like they didn't see that shit, bro. You criticizing the trainer, and you in hindsight. What should he have done then? Since you know so much about the sport of boxing, what should he have done different? And they don't know, bro. They just spectators of the sport, bro. They like
basically. It's easy to complain.
Easy,
criticize.
Bro. It's easy to criticize. It's different when you criticize and have a solution. Anybody can fucking criticize, bro. But when you criticize and you actually have a solution, I mean, that's what makes you a dangerous person. That's what makes you a cold motherfucker, bro. That's what I do, bro.
Right.
I do the shit before the fight, not after the fight, bro. But basically, he should have just shut the jab up and simple shit, bro. You there, bro?
Yeah, no, I'm still here. I was just texting.
Bro, you finna make me turn the game on, bro, and clap you, bro.
Nah, man, you ain't gonna want to work on Undisputed, man.
Man, don't nobody want to see me in that game. That's why the people that was creating the game knew I was gonna run through everybody, bro. So what they did is they just released it on a computer console because they know I don't got a computer. They try to make it fair for all y'all.
Oh, man, I'm gonna get Frank Bruno and that with I'm gonna beat your Muhammad Ali with Frank Bruno. I know.
Crazy.
I know. Well, I'm gonna beat Ali with Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Because you know Wilder's the GOAT. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy about
Ward Jones Jr. heavyweight, man. I don't know.
Bro, you know what's crazy about that, bro? As much criticism as Deontay Wilder gets, right?
Mm-hmm. He do get a lot of criticism.
Every free play that I've seen of Undisputed has been Deontay Wilder, bro. People will pick Deontay Wilder and spam the right hand, bro.
Facts. Damn facts.
That's how crazy people are, bro. The very guy that they criticize, they play him in fantasy, bro. They play him in fantasy, bro. Like video game is fantasy, bro. It's where you get to play as your favorite fighters. I like to play as Tyson. I like to play as Roy, whatever, etc. Whoever on Fight Night, right? They have a choice of all these great people, and who do they go pick? The guy that they've been criticizing the entire time, bro. Wilder. It's crazy, bro. Shit is crazy, bro.
Crazy,
It just show you how sick I used to think it was just males, bro. Males are just toxic, like they just toxic, bro. Like when you look at cults, bro, it'd be a male leader, but it'd be a lot of male followers also, bro. That they can convince them to drink poison or whatever, bro. And I feel like it's just the YouTubers are like that, bro. They're followers to the end, bro. Like they don't criticize anybody who like they can't say nothing bad about the person that they love, bro. Like they just become toxic, bro. To the point where like you gotta defend, bro. I gotta defend Wilder, bro, like he the GOAT.
Damn, facts.
I'm always playing defense, bro, because they always saying some stupid shit about them, bro.
Yeah.
Like with a video I made about Tommy Hearns, a dude literally clicked the link or put the comment, went to the comment section and said, "Hey, yeah, but
Not as much Suez.
until he ran, no, not that guy. He said that before the video dropped. He didn't know that was the opening statement of what I said, but it was another guy who basically said, bro, yeah, until he ran into Tyson Fury. I'm like, Tommy Hearns was knocked out. What's your fucking point?
Exactly.
I don't get what you're getting at.
It don't mean they don't have power. I mean,
and then he put George Foreman had more power. This is that. I'm like, bro, I'm not understanding what that has to do with the video. Unless I started off with saying George Foreman doesn't have power, why the fuck are you bringing up George Foreman's power?
Exactly.
Stupid, bro. Bro, these fight fans are so fucking stupid, bro. Like I said, bro, I see why Uncle Raj was always mad, bro. These fight fans will make you mad, bro, with their stupidity, bro.
Yeah.
To the point where you're debating with them, bro. Like that's like Warren Buffett talking to a homeless guy about stock tips investment.
I ain't gonna lie. I heard Caleb Plant Jada said a lot of boxer fans are like stupid. They said Caleb Plant. I ain't gonna lie though. He said a lot of boxing fans are stupid because they say Caleb Plant don't have power, or if they think Caleb Plant don't have power.
Man, I think he's stupid for thinking Caleb Plant got power.
Man, we see what he did, man. We see what he. I lie. I think I heard you talk about that for the last live. No, yeah. Even you mentioned that Custom Model would say the same thing whenever he would argue. Well, he wouldn't even argue with people, but when they say something crazy, I think he said he would just shut off the television or something like that.
Yeah, bro. I think he crazy for saying Caleb Plant do got power, bro. Like, bro, he not feather fisted, bro. But the amount of energy that it takes to deliver blows like that, bro. He's defensive first, bro. He's not offensive first, and he's not balance minded where he's thinking offense, defense, offense. He's not that type of person, bro. So he's a defensive first fighter. Even when he got that knockout against Darrell, bro, he was being defensive the entire fight up until the knockout that he set up. So it's crazy for us, like him, to try to convince us that this guy is all of a sudden an aggressive predator, bro. He's a lion now. He's gonna go seeking who he can devour, bro. Like, cut it out, bro. Like, I've been watching the sport too long. You can't sell me on that bullshit.
Seek and destroy. I mean, I agree. At least he's not feather fisted though. I mean, we know he could, if he hits with enough clean shots, he could hurt you. I guess he could hurt you. I ain't gonna say he could put you away.
Depends on what level of fighter he's fighting. Caleb Plant is not knocking out no A-class fighter, bro.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
The guy that he knocked out, Benavidez knocked out at the age of 24, 23. And that's what they're celebrating. That's where everybody's like, yeah, Caleb's the best. Caleb's a beast, the knockout artist. It's like, bro, relax. The guy he's fighting had already knocked this guy out at a younger age. He was more into his prime. He's further removed from his prime, and you're celebrating this KO? What the fuck is wrong with you?
True. That's true. Like you said, it's like boxing fans. They remember the last thing. They remember the last thing they saw, and then it was a shocking knockout on top of that. Like, nobody expected it to happen. I think he won knockout of the year.
He did.
Oh, he did?
And like I said, that the knockout wasn't that shocking. Not that I predicted it before the fight, but I remember watching during the fight, and I was like, "Oh shit, he's setting him up." I remember I was on Q's channel. I was on Q's or X's channel. I was like, "Bro, he's setting him up." I don't know cause they were saying it was a boring fight. I think it was Shelton. One of them guys was like, "Oh, it's a boring fight." I'm like, I don't know what y'all watching. This guy is putting on a beautiful class, and he's setting him up for a big shot, and then before you know it, bam, bam. Ends up knocking him out cold and start shoveling dirt on him, bro.
He started shoveling, dude, and the ref was trying to stop it, bro. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand that. He said he was burying the beef, but now he finna go in there and try to bury David Benavidez, man.
He better get a bigger shovel.
I
I
Oh
think.
yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Well, you said what?
Go ahead.
Bro, Teofimo dropped a new video, man.
Man, Q told me T.O. is trying to fight Josh Taylor, bro.
He is. Hey, one thing I gotta respect about Teofimo, bro. Everybody Teofimo called out, he actually ended up fighting him, bro. Ain't everybody else, they ain't really doing it. You know what I mean? Ain't no, like, everybody else, they call out guys, but 9 times out of 10, they don't end up fighting. They call somebody out, you know, like you mentioned about Shakur, they call somebody out, end up fighting somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But Teofimo, he really serious about what he said. At least.
You want to hear the crazy part about the Devin Haney slander? Other than the fact that they give Shakur more credit than they give Devin Haney, and he don't even got a fight at that weight. So other than that slander, bro. Not to mention that he went and fought for all the interim titles and won them to have a chance at fighting for all the belts. All the meanwhile having a belt. So regardless of all of that stuff, if T.O. doesn't lose to Kambosos, we got a T.O. versus Dev fight, bro.
Facts.
It's not Dev's fault that T.O. got his ass whooped by Kambosos, bro.
It's true. That's true. But to be honest, I think what was I finna say? I don't know, man. Honestly, I think Teofimo would get more slandered than Devin Haney.
No.
Devin Haney got like he got like a large enough number of supporters that, like, you know what I mean? He got a large enough number of supporters to counter the criticism that he gets. Teofimo, he get like way more criticism than it seemed to be, like, more Teofimo critics than they have Teofimo fans. Bro, this dude lifting weights underwater, bro. Crazy.
Yeah, bro. I think T.O. does get unfair criticism, but I think Dev is the worst because Dev is undefeated, bro. He's never been defeated in the ring. He's only been defeated outside the ring by people's opinions about hypothetical matches that ain't happened, bro. That's the only way Dev gets defeated is outside the ring, hypothetically, by people who don't like him. Oh yeah, Dev got the belts, but he only beat one person. Tank's better. That's the only way he gets defeated, bro. And people's hypotheticals. But the reality of the situation is he's undefeated. Never been beaten in the ring. Fought for all the interim titles. Fought for every single one individually, like Thanos. Had a belt when he fought George Kambosos. Became undisputed. Now is undisputed, undefeated at a young age, and is the man of the division. Shakur hasn't had one fight at that weight, and they give Shakur all of his fucking credit, a ton of credit, and he ain't got one fight at 135. And some people actually give him a chance to beat Dev, and he hasn't showed one fight at 135. That shit is slander, bro.
True. That's true. That's true. And I'm not gonna lie to with Tank. I think it's like, honestly, I think Devin Haney is like kind of like the Mike Tyson in this situation, and Tank is like Michael Spinks. A lot of some people is considering Michael Spinks as the real champion, or like the real guy at heavyweight. A lot of people consider Tank as like really being like Tank. A lot of people consider Tank to really be the best fighter at 135, regardless of the belts. So even though Tank not the lineal champion or lineal anything, he considered to the people as the real lineal champion or the real champion. Favor the belts, but Haney, he definitely the best guy down there overall.
Bro, they got Dev fucked up, bro. Like, I always defend Dev. It ain't like I just became Devin Haney diehard fan, but when I see unfair criticism, bro, I always try to shine a light on it. Like, hey, wait a minute, man, we got to keep shit in perspective, and that's what we got to do with Dev. Like, Dev has the best jab in the boxing, in my opinion. So, like, Dev is a good fighter, bro, and he's getting better. And I feel like for them to try to leapfrog these other fighters who don't have the accomplishments over him and hypotheticals that he'll lose against them is blasphemy, bro. Bro, Tank will never fight Dev, bro. Ever.
I don't know. I mean, based off what happened with Ryan, I think it'll decide. I think if Tank goes in there and he melts Ryan, like he's predicting, I think he'll get even more confident and he'll end up fighting Devin Haney or Shakur and knocking one of them off.
No.
You don't see it?
No.
Really?
I think if he goes in there and melts Ryan, bro, he's gonna tell you everybody. He's gonna present himself as the best guy in the division because he melted Ryan for no belt.
Damn.
He's gonna say he's the best, and he's gonna avoid fighting Devin Haney. Wait for him to move up, and just ignore Shakur at 135, bro.
Ignore you. In my opinion, bro, I think Tank might see Shakur as like food, man. I don't know.
I think he is food for Tank. I don't think Tank's gonna take the challenge, bro.
What? I mean, maybe. I ain't gonna lie. The way you saw that is kind of it based off of Tank's character so far. It's realistic. I ain't gonna lie. But shit, I feel like a lot of people say that this fight with Ryan is a 50-50 fight. If you go in there with a guy that's supposed to be a 50-50 fight and he destroys him, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
as long as until he goes and gets a belt or gets one belt, all roads lead to Haney. Haney has the keys to the division, and until he takes those keys away from him, he a 3-ball player. Devin Haney is Michael Jordan, bro. He can accomplish whatever he wants to until he goes and takes those belts and becomes the man. He'll never be the man of that division. There's nothing he could do. There's nobody he could fight, bro. Even if he knocked out Shakur and Ryan to me, go get the belts. That's how we establish who's the champion since the history of boxing, bro.
That's true.
That would be like Muhammad Ali never fighting Sonny Liston, but beating Cleveland Williams and all the people that he beat. And he like, I'm the man because if we ever fought, there's no way Sonny Liston could beat me. Oh, well, we don't know that until y'all get your ass in the ring and you take his belts.
I agree. We'll see, man. We'll see. I still got faith that he'll throw hands with Devin Haney before he move up to one. Well, I ain't gonna say before he move up to 140, because I think Haney might move up in his next fight. To be honest, after he beat Lomachenko, or he might stay back. He might stay down to fight Shakur or somebody like that, and then he might move back up or stay for Tank. We don't know, but I got faith that Tank will fight Devin Haney sooner than later.
You said what, bro?
No, I'm just saying I got faith that Tank will fight Devin Haney sooner than later.
Errol Spencer fight Crawford before
within
that.
his next 3 fights. Oh man, mate, you know what I mean? Yeah.
I'm telling you, Tank is not. He's not about that risk life, bro.
But all right, man. All right. We'll see. Within Tank's next 4 fights, I think he'll fight Devin Haney or Shakur, either one. Because we don't know, Devin Haney might vacate the belts. He might lose to Shakur. You know what I mean? We don't know.
Oh, I know, bro. That's what made me discover. If you go back and look at that Mike Tyson fight, that person with that iPhone camera, that's me, bro. That's why my predictions be so accurate, bro. I be knowing this shit, bro.
Nah, when you went to the future, you know that Devin Haney and Tank never fought. Came back, and then you came back to the past to try to get them to fight, basically, to answer all the questions.
bro, this how dumb boxing fans is, bro. If you was able to create a time machine, go and know all the results, and come back and tell them, they'll still argue with you, bro. Even if
I
you was
agree.
right, like
Yeah.
if you was right on your first 5 predictions, they still would be like, "Oh, he got lucky. He can't possibly be wrong 6 times right 6 times in a row." That's how stupid boxing fans is, bro.
Damn. You be posting your winnings, bro.
I post my winnings, bro. I post my breakdowns. Like, bro, you
Yeah,
could
your
argue all
breakdown.
day with my opinion, but you can't argue when I put it behind some facts, bro. I'm showing you what I'm seeing. Like, dispute it with the video. Make a counter video to my video to why I'm wrong. But they can't ever do it, bro. They full of shit, bro.
Never seen it. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, I see what you mean though. Oh, damn. It's tough. I ain't gonna lie. It is tough, man. I mean, to know Tank the guy, yeah, well, to know Tank as popular as he is, and to know they like 9 times out of 10 he won't end up fighting Devin Haney. It's damn. I mean, you don't want to accept it, but it's like you know what I'm saying. But I see where you coming from.
I think Tank's gonna try to retire undefeated, bro.
Like Charlo,
Yeah.
dead down bad.
I think when I look at Tank, bro, I see a guy who has Mayweather as a promoter, and I know how Mayweather functions and operates as a promoter and a a matchmaker, and I know that they'll take fights, but they have to be on the percentage wise like high winning favorite. They'll never take a fight where it's 50-50 or it's 45-50 against them.
55.
Yes, they'll never do that, bro. So with that being
See,
said, bro, I believe personally, Tank wants to retire undefeated. He talks about Mayweather keeping him away from the major guys, but he's still over there with Mayweather. So they say he wants to stay away from those guys. And then, like on top of that, the Tank fight is happening before the Devin Haney's fight is happening in the same division where Tank is presumed by the public to be the man, which I don't understand that shit. But it's like he's presumed by the public to be the man, and he won't go fight Devin Haney. The Tank Ryan fight, as much as I want to see the fight, I mean, I would rather see a Devin Haney versus Tank fight, in my personal opinion.
I think they both about the same. You could probably slide inside the Haney fight because he got the belts, but it's like as far as entertainment goes, I think Ryan and Tank would be more entertaining because like Devin Haney got the possibility of sweeping Tank, bro. Like it's possible. So it's like I don't know. And I'm admitting that he got the possibility to sweep Tank, bro. And watching Haney sweep Kambosos, it wasn't like the most like entertaining thing, in the world. But he did try to knock him out in the second fight, and the second fight was better than the first one, in my opinion. So, I wouldn't say all that.
Yeah, bro. He don't want no. He don't. I don't think he want no parts of greatness, bro. I think he's okay with making the most of money, taking a minimal amount of risk. Like when people debate me, I was talking about Tank's talent, bro, and I'm like, talent, bro, doesn't mean anything, bro. You have to.
Everybody at the top technically got talent,
bro. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Like we know Tank can punch. I mean, that's not a secret. Everybody know Tank can punch, bro. But it's just like, okay, who has he beat? You talk about Devin Haney only beating one person, but you know what Devin Haney did? He grinded to get those interim titles. Tank didn't do that. Devin Haney's been chasing Loma, bro. That Loma fight for years. Tank didn't do that. He avoided the Loma fight. So if you ask me who's the man at that division, bro, it's like it's you should be able to answer your own question and when you ask it.
Makes sense. I agree. I agree.
I think Tank just explosive. He has power. Like he has attributes, bro. Like don't get me wrong, bro, but that's not enough to impress me, bro. You have to have accomplishments, bro. One of the reasons that the same thing that they criticize Mike Tyson for, they praise Tank for. Say, who is Mike Tyson beat? Who the fuck is Tank beat, bro? The biggest fight is probably Pedraza, bro. And a fight where Pedraza was outmatched skill-wise.
I mean, Pedraza was undefeated though.
I don't care, bro. Still was the guy that
He was a world champion too,
Tome.
man.
What was that guy's name? What's the guy's name again? Tome?
Who?
Matthias.
Yeah, Matthias, yeah.
The guy that he fought was undefeated and he quit. So what does undefeated don't mean shit, bro?
But it was a competitive fight. He was the world. Wait. Pedraza was the world champion, bro. He was defending against Tank.
I hear you, bro. Pedraza was out.
I mean, Kambosos was technically outmatched by Devin Haney.
But that's not Devin Haney's fault. He didn't choose to fight. He was fighting for the titles. If Tio had beat Kambosos, he would have been fighting Tio. He didn't go to the sanctioning bodies and be like, look, I know I fought for these interim titles, but can you guys rig the fight to where Tio loses? Because I don't want to fight Tio.
That's not the case. But wasn't that his first world championship fight though?
No.
Was with Pedraza, or am I wrong about that?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, you might be right. Pedraza was his first title fight. But even that, Pedraza had success, and I feel like Pedraza was outmatched, bro. Bro, if Tank would have fought Pedraza and then got the title and then cleaned out the division, nothing I could say. Because as much as people criticize who was Bud fought, Bud was undisputed. Can't take that from him, bro. Tank didn't get, bro. What is it, bro? Who is Tank fought, bro? After then, bro. After Pedraza, bro. That was considered a champ. But like I said, all of the fights that he go into, he's always a heavy favorite. Even the last fight with Hector, bro. Hector was moving up, bro. He had the clear, distinct advantages over Hector, bro. Which is why on Mark's show when they was doing prediction time, I was like, Hector don't have a fucking chance, bro. He don't stand a fucking chance, bro. He's gonna get his ass beat.
True. He beat.
What was Hector's record, bro?
Who?
Hector's record.
Hector Garcia?
Yeah.
Let me see. Look it up.
I think he was undefeated, bro.
Yeah, he was undefeated, man. That's an undefeated fighter you just knocked out.
Bro, exactly. That's you drinking a Kool-Aid, bro. An undefeated fighter, bro. That Tank clearly had.
Who was a world champion
at the weight that they was fighting?
No, not from super.
Okay, so it don't matter, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's how they get you to drink the Kool-Aid, bro. They sell you on facts, but they're selective about the facts that they selling you on, bro. That nigga, bro, Hector had no fucking chance of beating Tank, bro. And I said it, bro. I said it during the press conference. I mean, on Mark's show, whenever the press conference weirdness was going on, and Tank looked like he was high, I was like, I don't know what the fuck Tank on, but nah, Hector don't stand no chance. I don't think Hector's all that good, at that weight that they pulling him up to go fight at. The moment he got hit, what did he do? Quit and said, I'm going back to my weight division, bro. He was aware of the plan of them moving him up to be food, bro. That's why he quit at the first sign of trouble, bro. Like I said, if you look at that, you'll be like, well, Tank beat a champion that was undefeated. But that's if you don't look deep. It's the same thing with Pedraza, bro. I feel like Tank had every advantage, bro. Tank beating Pedraza is the equivalent of Shakur beating Valdez to me. Yeah, Valdez had a belt, but Shakur is better than Valdez in every single category, bro. Footwork, speed, IQ, power. He beat him in every category, bro. How the fuck was he supposed to beat Shakur?
I don't know. There was no way he could beat Shakur. It was impossible. But Pedraza at that time was an undefeated world. Well, hold up, pause. Let me look. Make sure. Yeah, but Pedraza at the time was an undefeated world champion, and Tank had never fought a first world title fight. Man, I can't act like nah, man. I can't not give him credit for that because it's first world title fight. We don't really even know if you as good as you. As we say, as the promotion will tell you. So it's basically the first stage where you get to prove yourself, right? And he did that against Pedraza. I think Pedraza is a multiple division champion. I could be wrong. Pedraza's not no bum. That's what I'm trying to say. You can say what you want about Hector Garcia. That's legitimate. You know what I'm saying? He smaller guy. that Tank pulled up and knocked him out, who never had a chance to beat him in the first place. That's true. You know what I'm saying? That's true. Hold on, let me see. What about hold up, bro? What about you forgetting about Isaac Pitbull Cruz, man?
Man, we not finna do that. We not finna do that on the pit boss. The pit boss lost. That's what I call him, bro. The pit boss lost, bro.
He was good though.
Got famous off a loss, bro. And Dr. Smoke with Shakur Stevenson. He will
you know what he did
forever lose my respect, bro. And it's crazy because when I seen him fight live, bro, my wife really enjoyed his fighting, bro. She liked his style or whatever, and like I was becoming a fan too. But when he ducked the smoke with Shakur, I was like, man, come on, bro.
yeah, you're right. He did. Okay, Leo Santa Cruz, that's a good fighter. That's good. And Mario Barrios, so he beat like 4 guys of his time. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, Tank Davis.
Were they lightweights? Were they lightweights? No. But Mario Barrios was a super welterweight, so it was bigger than a lightweight.
Yeah, I think he even fought at welterweight, but that doesn't make a difference. Mario Barrios is food. That's why Keith Thurman tried to chew him up. Mario Barrios was a guy who was supposed to be sacrificial lamb. He's from San Antonio, bro. Mario Barrios. But I just don't. I mean, he's not that guy, bro. I mean, he had success against Tank. Matter of fact, Floyd Mayweather thought he was beating him on the unofficial. That's what the argument started in the corner. But Tank, to me, is untested. I think Tank is untested, unproven. I think he's going to spend his entire career with that same question marks over his head because he's not going to take the challenges. He's going to talk a bunch of shit. He learned from the master, Mayweather, bro. Mayweather's his matchmaker. He learned you go out there, talk a bunch of shit, get people stirred up, claim to be a pay-per-view star, go out there and fight people with large followings so you can back it up and people will start to think, because people are weird. People will only give you money if they think you got money. If they think you broke, they won't donate you shit. They won't support shit if they think you broke. But if they think you got money, you're going to have their full support, which is the weirdest shit in the world. But you go out there and talk it, and then you eventually start to walk it. I think Tank is going to go his entire career playing chess, 3D chess, with matchmaking to where his record, if you look at it on paper, would look really, really spectacular. Oh, he beat an undefeated fighter. But if you click, you're like, oh, man, he made him come up in weight. And he's a power puncher. It's not fucking fair, bro. Bro, if I'm trying to think. If Donald Curry had fought Roy Jones when he was undefeated, but he made him come up and he knocked him out, bro, would you be like, yeah? And that was Roy Jones' biggest fight up to today. And would you be like, Roy Jones is the GOAT?
No.
Would you say Roy Jones was even the man of his division, bro?
No.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's crazy, like or Terry Norris. Or
okay, damn. Okay, yeah.
Like that guy wasn't even a champion in a weight, bro. He beat him so bad. Like the first punch, this motherfucker was like, "I'm going back to my weight class. I didn't come up here for this bullshit." Like, bro, he literally quit, bro. He literally quit, bro. Like he got hit by Tank once, and he like his eye hurt. Motherfucker, yeah, bro. Like you quit, bro. But he went back down to his weight class, bro, because he knew he had no business. He knew to play. He just didn't turn it down because he's broke, bro.
No, granted. I probably would give him credit if he beat he beat Terry Norris. He came up and he beat him. I give him credit. But I see what you're saying though. I see, and I agree with you. I agree with that. It came around, and I see the logic. I see where you're coming from. Yeah,
bro.
Once you look deep, and this is gonna be lost in history. You know what I mean? Like 5 years from now. But that Isaac Cruz did duck. He did duck Shakur Stevenson when he could have got that smoke with him. That's probably gonna be forgotten about. But we know what happened, so you know what I mean. We know that Isaac Cruz not really a killer like that for real. So, you know what I mean. So if he ducking Shakur, we already know for a fact he's gonna duck Devin Haney. You know what I mean, so I see where you're coming from. Mario Barrios, yeah, you know, he wasn't a world champion, so I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Leo Santa Cruz, Leo Santa Cruz is really good though, to be honest, man. But you know what I'm saying, he was a smaller guy. You know what I'm saying? So Gamboa past his prime. Crawford had already knocked him out early. You know, Tank knocked him out in the 12th round. All right, I mean, I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, bro, and the crazy part about it, bro, is the fans gonna be okay with it. They're gonna justify the shit. They're gonna accept that piss and tell everybody is raining outside. They're gonna let that piss drip down their head and be like, it's rain, y'all, it's rainwater.
Yeah, I agree.
Bro, and when Shakur and Dev fight, bro, I got that action, bro. Because I know you like Shakur, bro. We can put the money up on that one.
Hey, okay, bet. All right. Hey, you know what would be cool if they fight? You do a break. Hey, your breakdown versus my breakdown. Nah, actually, no, I ain't doing that shit. No.
We can do that, bro.
Then bet again. I ain't doing that, bro. No, that'll probably be like for April Fool's joke or something.
Nah, do it, bro. All you gotta do, bro, is start like talk about the front foot shuffle, bro. You be good, bro.
Nah. But I might. If the fight actually get announced, bro, or if Devin Haney, you know me, really look that solid against Lomachenko, like he say he is, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know, I would do it. Actually, you know what? I would do it if Haney actually fought Lomachenko and looked vulnerable. I would do it. I ain't gonna lie. But if Haney destroys Lomachenko like you predicting, and a lot of people predicting, then I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't do it. Truth be told, I ain't gonna lie. If that makes sense. If I see something where Devin Haney look vulnerable and I can see Shakur taking advantage of it, I'll take the bet. I ain't gonna lie. But if not, shit, it just seems like walking into suicide at that point. But yeah.
Yeah, bro. I think. Well, I don't even think, bro. I'm willing to bet money on this, bro. That Tank is gonna try to go his entire career with taking the least amount of risk and the most. I think Mayweather has put that in his head already, bro. And I think he's accepted it. It's fact. Even if he leaves Mayweather, he won't take a whole lot of risk, bro. Even if he take a fight, it's gonna be like this fight, bro. He gets a ton, bro. Right? So he's fighting Ryan Garcia, who they think is an easier fight for him. Let's keep it all the way real, bro. They think that if Luke Campbell can land that shot, that he can land that shot, and he has more power than Luke Campbell. He even said those words out of his mouth. But they think it's going to be an easy fight. Ryan Garcia has a ton of fans, so it's going to be a big money fight. And then Ryan Garcia is at the elite of all those guys. He's at the top of the division, so he gets the accolades. So it's a win-win all the way around, bro. He thinks he has an easy fight. He thinks that his power is going to bail him out because he's going to land that shot, and then it's going to be a big money fight. And then he gets to get the accolades from beating an elite person that is not a belt holder. So it's a win all the way around for Tank Davis, bro. It's not dumb, bro. Like, this is a smart fight for him, bro.
So okay, so you don't think Tank would just wait till Devin Haney, right? Devin Haney move up, Devin Haney go to 140, become champion, take a loss, then pull back Devin Haney back down to 135 to fight him. You don't think he would do that?
Who gonna beat Dev at 140?
I don't know. I'm just saying hypothetically.
Nah, I think he's gonna wait for Dev to lead the division and wait out Shakur to lead the division. I don't
Tank
gonna navigate. I'm gonna call Tank the navigator, bro. Built like a navigator, bro. He gonna navigate his ass around that division, bro. He gonna navigate and he gonna cherry pick the weakest, like a lion do, like a herd, bro. You know, a lion pull up and he see everybody drinking water. He look for that little scraggly one, and that's what Tank gonna do, bro. And he gonna sign the contract with the little scraggly one, bro. And he gonna look for food his entire career. Tank will never fight Shakur. Tank will never fight unless they get losses.
He'll
Now,
never fight Shakur.
if they start racking up losses, Tank gonna be knocking at the door like, "Hey, you want to fight?"
They start racking up losses.
But if they
So,
stay
like,
looking,
Volta, we talking
if they
about
stay looking
3
dominant,
losses.
if they stay looking dominant like they've been doing, there's no way Tank's ever gonna come near them, bro. Never. He's not gonna come in their vicinity, bro. Tank's not an idiot, bro. They know what they're doing with their matchmaking skills, bro.
Yeah, you're right. Man, I ain't gonna lie though. I'm at the get off.
All right, bro. Let me go ahead and
Alright.
end this, bro. Let me end this with it.
I enjoy it. No, I ain't gonna lie. I appreciate you for having me on the live though.
Let me end this with a drop, bro.
All right, bet.
Go ahead. I wish a mother hit me low. Yeah, hit me low. I wish he do that. It's on like a mother. Bring Andrews allowed on. Bring those guys. They can keep their title. I don't want their title. I want to strip them of their health. Because I'm in pain. I want them to see pain. I want their kids to see pain. Lennox Lewis, I want his kids to, oh, daddy, are you okay, dad? Yeah, I don't care about them because they don't care.
All right, bro. I'll talk to you on the next one, bro.
All right, bet.
All right.
All right, bet.